Hello, hello, hello. Woo, we're here. Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late. I know that there are a couple of other streams going on, but they'll be trickling in. Hello, hello, hello. Today we have Kelly Brown.
Hey.
We have Cynthia Decker is returning again. And of course, I'm not even on camera. My favorite person, Debbie, is with us right now. Cynthia is now back in business. Cynthia, tell us about what you're doing.
Girl, I'm back with the boobs. I just can't get away from them. I'm actually so excited right now because I have partnered with the Busted Bra Shop. They are in Chicago and Detroit, Michigan as well. She has 6 stores. Super cool chick, veteran, disabled. So she's got just a big heart, and she really wants to spread the word just like I do and have a store in every state that are run by women that understand women's needs, especially with bras. And I hope that one day we get to design a bra, but we're baby stepping it. As she said, we're dating. I said we're speed dating is what I said.
She's out of Chicago. Look, she's out of Chicago.
If she wants to already fly me up there next month, it might be a little soon.
Well, you said you.
I love her. I mean, it's been. I was playing with off the dating thing, but no. In all reality, I am able to do virtual fittings now again. I was kind of on hold for almost 2 years now. And I am able to now do exactly what I pretty much was born to do. I've been bra fitting since I was 18 years old. I'm 53 now. And I really couldn't even see my life without it. I enjoy helping the young generation, the tweens, the girls that are just starting to develop. I believe that if we can educate young girls at an early age, we can prevent a lot of the issues we have with our breasts, including breast cancer. I don't know, obviously it's not going to, fix all of them because you can still get cancer. But a lot of times if you're wearing your wire wrong and it can cause like little calcifications of cells in your breast. And a lot of times they'll do lumpectomies because if you leave them, they can turn cancerous over time. And it's unnecessary. In America, they just do not focus on education. They just want to keep selling you the same sizes they always have. And women are much larger now. We have bigger boobs. Our teens are looking like 20s. I mean, let's be honest. It's a lot of our food system, the GMOs, the hormones. We've always said, if a chicken wing looks like a chicken leg,
yes, I'm wrong.
You're eating growth hormones.
Injections. Yep, injections.
Have boobies. Okay. So that's all I'll say about it. But
I dropped your IG link, so and I'm going to be putting it on my community tab as well. I shared it on IG, I shared it on Facebook, but I'm going to drop. Make sure that you guys want to, just get checked to make sure you're wearing your proper bra because I don't like no side boobs. No side boobs. It doesn't look good. Sorry, Kelly.
No, you know more than you think. Don't even be shrugging your shoulders. You was in there putting them bras away.
Yeah, I learned a lot, man. I realized the J's and the double J's, that's the comment. So it was like I had to put a lot of labels on them.
Oh, you do know some stuff. You know your way around the bra.
I did help out in the store. They made it seem like I didn't. I did inventory a couple times.
Kelly, you didn't get where I was going with that. Kelly didn't get where I was going with that. I said, you know your way around the bra,
Oh, definitely. That's without a doubt. I could take it off, but putting it on, I don't.
No, there was one time, it was funny because I was in there with him and because my office was right there and he was taking in something and he picks up a bra and he takes it out of the bag and he's like, what is this?
I almost said something when you held it up like that, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to say a word.
But so he did get a little bit of education.
It was huge.
I will say I did learn a lot in there. I broke, like, they broke it down for me, and I learned a lot. And I used to watch Cynthia do her little sewing and altering stuff and making stuff. So I was really impressed. I was sitting like, oh, this is how you do it. But I learned a lot. I understand the side and the back fat, and
Yep, the back. You don't want none of that hanging out. That is. See, Ashley, the unicorn on Happily Ever After, needs to be fitted for a proper bra, because
she hit me
she
up.
needs to be fitted. Seriously.
Does she wear bras?
She tries to wear sports bras.
Okay, Kelly. Okay. There we go.
Not because she's had a lot of weight loss. Is what she told me.
That's true. I was going to ask.
She wasn't wearing a bra from when she was fluffier.
Well, she probably couldn't find it.
She was airing it all out.
I was going to ask that question. Did she lose weight? It looked like it looks like she lost weight. She has the body shape of like she just lost weight.
Yeah.
She has a flushed up body shape. She looks good.
Yeah, I admire anybody who loses weight.
She was, but she just looks like a whoop flat and back fat. That's it. That's all I see.
I was trying to figure out. I was looking, but she, like you said, she wears certain items where it looks like she's not wearing a bra. And it's like whatever. Her style is different.
Yeah.
But while we
so
have
kind,
I know we're kind. Today we're going to be trying to be nice, but Debbie normally makes me spit out whatever I'm drinking. Debbie is not as sweet as she appears. She can come up with some shit out of her mouth. Okay, so while we're here, I'm going to play for Kelly.
Yes.
Debbie found it. We're going to listen to Meek Mill getting his back blown out by the diddler.
And liking it. Because although they say that it is distress calls, if you watch gay porn, he's into it. I had to cross-reference.
Okay. So Debbie, Kelly, you would never think about. I think you're going to learn something tonight.
So the ball slapping starts at 6 minutes and 45 seconds.
What? Wait.
Listen for them balls to slap, Kelly.
Kelly, I'm doing this for you. Okay, so hold on. Let me go to 45 seconds, and then I'm going to share my screen so you can hear what just perturbed the fuck out of me. So let me share my screen.
I can't wait.
Let me stop. Okay. Now, Kelly, this is alleged. It says leaked audio confirms Diddy eating Meek Mill. Okay. Let me cover this up because I don't want to put nobody up. Damn, it's kind of late, but anyway, I'm going to find a cover for it. I only want the audio. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring on the ball slapping.
Okay.
Now, the ex-bodyguard in question, who recorded and leaked the audio, made an entire video narrating how it came out. He said it happened during one of Diddy's freak-offs, and he decided to lean by the door to record what he was hearing, because he was shocked to see Meek allowing Diddy to pound him like this. He said Diddy intentionally spiked everybody's drinks at they would be too drunk and too high to even know what's going on. But he didn't drink, and that's why he was sober enough to witness what he and Meek were doing. Ooh, child.
Spike, son. Like, all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was passed the fuck out. I don't drink. So I was playing that shit off like I don't fucking drink. I smoke. Like, I smoke and I had my own weed, but like everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the fuck was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against cheeks. I heard struggling to take. I heard it's being like, yeah, daddy.
He's getting ready to play it.
When he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling. Like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all that shit because I was like, this Diddy.
Everybody.
Diddy.
kind of knew back in the day that Meek Mill's.
Okay, I thought the ball slapping now.
Anytime two rappers
Hold on,
or two
because
people
on
in the
mine it was
industry come dressed
6:45.
up alike
Okay.
on more than one occasion.
I mean, do y'all remember that video of Meek in the pool with his slightly curved?
Yeah,
as if
his
he
butt was
trying to
hanging
ease
out.
off
He
some
was airing it
pain
out.
while Diddy recorded him and called that man daddy. Diddy
Yeah.
kept talking about how Meek was putting in that work.
Wait.
I don't know about y'all, but that video looks like it was taken just minutes after he disrespected Meek in that bedroom.
Hey, what's up, King Son?
Hold on.
Oh, he's got his butt. Hold on, I'm gonna stop this. I need y'all to see how this man is in this pool.
Yeah, I remember
Look at his
the pool thing. Yeah, he looked.
Look
worn
how his
out.
booty is arched out. Okay,
Is he
so
trying to-
okay, so let me finish playing it because the booty. I mean, he has it on tape.
You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
He put in that work.
Yeah.
Somebody reacted by saying, looks like a private pool party. Meek cooling that hole. Another person said, Meek Mill cooling those cheeks after putting in that
Yep.
work. And to make matters even worse, Meek was caught following a corn page on Twitter that exclusively posts videos of black men pounding each other. Maybe he was trying to learn some new positions for Diddy. Who knows? But as soon as people caught him, he immediately unfollowed the page. As if all this information wasn't incriminating enough, an
Okay,
old
just
song
Vito
that
is
Meek
warning
reported
you.
a while ago
Heidi.
being online.
Yes.
And he seemingly
Where
revealed
are
to
you?
getting his cheeks
I'm at
popped by Diddy in
6:45.
order to make it in Hollywood.
No,
the
I'm
song
not.
is about him
No, I'm
chasing
not.
his
Hold
dreams
on.
and trying to make it in
Sorry,
Hollywood.
I'm not. Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna just let y'all hear a
Hold
little
on.
bit. And again,
Hold on.
just know it's very disturbing and very sensitive. Now the ex-body
Okay, did you hear it?
Oh, I felt it. What do you mean? Did I hear it? My Lord.
Did you hear it? Kelly,
Yes, Kelly heard it.
Kelly.
I heard it.
Your innards are reverberating.
Kelly.
Kelly, are you
can we
okay?
talk?
Kelly, are you okay?
Give him a moment. Give him a moment. Let him process.
Wait.
Every day you hear two men slapping balls, okay, and pounding. It's not an everyday thing for Kelly. Now,
Nah.
What
They're
you
gonna
mean,
have to explain that. They're gonna have to explain that.
What you
Nah.
mean explain? It's
Nah.
two men having sex.
Nah.
The only problem I could see is if Diddy didn't use lube.
Yo, you heard him say nah.
That could be a good thing, Kelly.
Nah.
angry
No.
dolphin. That wasn't
no.
cute.
See, you don't
No.
question that when a girl is saying
You know what?
and I can't even blame day drinking on this. I'm now starting day drinking late.
They warned me about you, Debbie. They warned me about you. They warned me about you.
I did. I warned you.
I'm harmless.
No,
Oh my God.
man.
Okay.
Nah. No. When did this audio come out?
About 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
I got my hands on
Nah,
it.
they got it. He gonna have to address that.
Hey,
Do you want to hear it again?
No. No.
I do.
Listen, a male grunting during sex, that's exactly what it sounds like. I mean,
He was pounding him.
He was going and like nah.
yeah, but Kelly, depending on his size, if you getting hit from behind,
I don't care what side.
And
You
no
got your back.
lubrication.
it may not. It may sound like that.
Yeah, that sounded
It's like
pleasurable
an
to
angry
me.
dolphin, like when it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Nah,
sounds pretty rough.
he got it. There's no not, he has to address that. I'm sorry.
Meek was putting in
Address it
that
for
work.
what?
What's
So
he
wait,
gonna do?
who does he have to address it to if they were two willing participants?
But he's saying it wasn't willing because the other thing
That's
I
the
saw.
security guard thinking like you because
said
you're not
everything
getting
was right.
pounded.
Yep.
No.
But the
What
rumor
came out
is,
recently was that Meek Mill's son is, I guess he's seen what's going on the web,
Oh yeah, he did that.
Questioned the father, and he wants to know what's going on. So Meek said, "Can we stop because y'all confusing my son, bro?
No, we're not.
They got
You
audio. You
confuse
getting
your
your
son.
back blown out? No, bro."
So the rumor is that
You don't want to hear that. I can tell you that
the
right
rumor
now.
is that for P. Diddy, or the Diddler, as I call him, parties, he had bottles for staff, he had bottles for guests, he had bottles for the little sex worker, as 50 Cent like to call him, little sex worker. You,
All right. I got a question.
Okay.
The security guard said everybody's bottle was spiked. Who's spiking these bottles?
His
Right,
bag.
but
Diddy.
wait,
His bottom
Diddy's
bitch.
right,
His
but
bottom bitch.
but
Ethiopian.
Meek knew what he was getting into going to these parties, though.
But
This didn't sound like the first time
And
around.
I think he had the
But did
regular party up front. You know, everybody wanted to go to
Yep.
the all-nighter party. And then this was the after hours. After hours.
Kelly, this is the party.
I have hope that
Well, let me
there
dash
was
all
a
that
regular
hope.
party
Let me dash all that hope. Let me
in the
take a
front.
sip.
I think he did it.
Kelly.
I think he did it. But here, in his defense and what Kelly's saying, I did watch a couple of YouTube specials on this, and there was a girl that actually worked as one of the bartenders or people that would go around and serve everyone. And she even vouched for that. She said, I watched people take one drink, only one drink.
Yep.
And she said then they were falling over themselves.
Yep.
Like they had drank 6 drinks. And
Columbus Short.
Yep. And they
Columbus Short said that he went to a party at Diddy's. He was with his manager.
Yes.
He said that Diddy was telling him about the cognac, and he knows that he's a connoisseur of cognac. He said, okay, I'll try it. He said he took a couple of sips. He said he wasn't feeling well. He said if the manager, he said, he started feeling dizzy and woozy, but he played it off. He asked him, where was the restroom? He went to the restroom, put his finger down his throat.
Wow, that was
He
smart.
got it out. And then his manager said, are you okay? He goes, no, man, we got to go. And Diddy and him were trying to, he said, yo, man, where you going? Why don't you stay? No, they were trying to drug. So then when Diddy was in Hollywood for the BET Awards, his past award, he called Columbus Short at 2:00 in the morning and told him that everybody was at the Beverly Hills Hotel, asking if he wanted to come through. He said, everybody. So Columbus Short asked him, he said, so who's there? He said, just me.
Oh.
Columbus Short, he had to put him on speaker. So his wife looked at him. He was like, nah, man, I'm staying in. I'm good.
That was a setup. He was wanting that booty.
He wanted Columbus Short. He was trying to get him that night.
He wanted to get a video. Yep. Don't forget when he did this, when allegedly he got videos of everybody.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what they were raiding his homes for, is all of the videotapes that he's done. And I guess he's videoed some very, very famous people too.
Yep. And Jay-Z said, not Jay-Z, 50 said, where Jay-Z, he ain't answering the fucking phone. He said, Jay-Z, it's distant. Same thing he did with R. Kelly. But they were all, he's distancing himself. My thing with that is they all knew what this man was like. They all knew. And now his son has been hit with a lawsuit.
Christopher and Christian. Yep. Sure did. And because he was the one that's the relationship I was talking about the girl, because Christian kept trying to get her to sleep
on the yacht.
On the yacht. And she's like, I'm not doing this. And she's now, I think, has a lawsuit against him. Because
the same one that Lil Rod is using, Blackburn. She's using Blackburn. But Cassie started the role, but then they're saying no, Cassie didn't. They were already investigating because 3 women and 1 man went to the FBI. I'm thinking one of those might be Kimora Lee Simmons.
Well, they said I heard something recently that they said sometimes Cassie was picking out some of the girls for him.
Yep,
Yes,
but
I heard that too.
and
Yeah.
Lil Rod was
didn't have
too,
a
and
choice.
so is Young Miami. They all getting
Yeah,
they all
I
getting
see
hit.
I see her doing that.
So let me ask you, you being a retired police officer,
Mhm.
nobody wants to understand how this getting a warrant works. It's a
Mhm.
second district, right? It's the second district. Nobody
Not-
wants to.
People
Huh?
gotta
Southern
understand.
district. I always say second. Southern district. Who? Southern district.
That's
So
what we were talking about that earlier. That's why.
yeah. So when I told them when all of this first happened, I said the state will arrest you and build a case. The feds come in. They already have, but then they're going to work their case, but they're going to do the search, and then they're going to keep working it. Then you're going to get arrested. Tell me what your thoughts are on this arrest, and let them know that there was also a raid in New York.
To apply for a search warrant, you have
I'm
to
going
have
to the
probable
change.
cause just for the judge to sign off on it. You got to present evidence that look, this is what transpired. You got to ID the person that you're going to the full team name, everything, the incident date, where it took place, what do you got going on, that he has to issue a warrant for you to go into the establishment to collect whatever evidence that they need.
So how difficult is it? Now
It's
we
not
are
easy.
doing two different major homes in
They
two
got
different
something.
states.
They got something. They got
Yeah.
something. That's what I'm saying.
They
It's not.
got
It's
some
not
hard
easy.
evidence.
They
Hard
got something
evidence.
because I like I said, I used to work in narcotics, and for us, I had to go to special narcotics court in the city, and it wasn't easy standing in front of the judge just to get a warrant for a location. You have to.
So would like audio or video be enough?
All that will, whatever evidence that the district attorney will present, that will be presented, and it will be in the affidavit. I forgot the wording that you
But
present
would this
to
be a
the
district attorney or would this be a U.S. attorney since it's Southern District?
whatever attorney that has the case, because you're assigned to
Mhm.
a certain attorney. You just don't, whatever, you stick with that person, and what it is they build it up. They build that case up. What you present to the attorney. The attorney types it up and put it in full detail within the deposition of what you're presenting to the judge.
And somebody in the comments said once the feds get you, they already have their case.
That's
Which-
that's what I was trying to explain.
Yep.
Federal, once
it.
they just don't issue warrants out just to issue it out. If they have something. They just
have
probably
plenty
initially
more.
went to these 3 locations for more evidence. But my thing is, why is he not arrested yet? Why
Now-
is he lingering in Miami? I think this is
Because
my theory.
maybe they're going for somebody higher, Clive.
This is my
That's his theory.
Allegedly, I think the raids were all for TV, and I think they scooped them up before that and had him talking, and he's going to be an informant, but he got to play it off.
You think Diddy's gonna be an informant?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah!
Because
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Miami Airport, he was the only one that wasn't really being
Yep.
interrogated.
He was the only one.
And
they're
acting
not
all
going to show.
normal
They're
like
not
he was
going
not
to
scared at
show
all.
when they grabbed him. You have to
And
play it
they
off.
gave him the heads up so that he could get on that
His
flight.
lawyer knew. His lawyer
Mhm.
knew. They already
Yep.
worked out a deal. Just got to play it off because he's going to be informing. Why do you think he's going on Instagram now and naming people and putting up a performance?
But they're saying that's an old video. And hold on a second, I'm
He's
kind
smoke
of like
and mirrors.
munching on something. They said it's an old video, but now it's resurfacing. But no, I think he's calling these names. But that little kid now, is that the baby he just had?
I don't know. I was confused on that too.
Because he looks skinnier than what he does now, because he's a lot heavier.
I was confused on that one. I don't know. I can't keep up with all these guys and their damn kids.
Who
It's
baby
just-
we talking about?
He
Diddy
just had a
baby.
baby too. He just had a
You
baby.
mean Love?
Yeah, he just had a baby. But
How
I want to know what happened to the little white girl.
they said that her mother sold her to him.
I believe that.
White girl.
Yes.
I believe that.
They showed a picture of this. The little girl was missing. The mother sold her to P. Diddy. oh my God, I gotta find that
You
story.
gotta find that picture. I need to
They
see.
matched her
Oh,
up with this
it's
guy
a video.
Remember what I said. Remember what I
She's
said.
in the video.
He's going to bring other people down, and they're going to try to play it off, and he's going to skate later on. They're not going to do it right away with him, but he's going to skate off like nothing ain't happened. He's an informant.
Well, I'm gonna tell you my theory. Okay, my theory is that all these elites up there that have billions and billions of dollars,
politicians,
they stole their souls. They stole their souls. Okay, and when you are in the devil's army, basically, having sex with men, doing whatever you want, blood rituals, being a pedophile, hurting people, playing their own God, basically. That's how they do it. I mean, that's the only way humans could do that and be okay with what they're doing.
Now,
Diddy is sex. I know he's got to be sex trafficking. All of them are.
That's another
allegedly.
thing. That's another thing.
These are always my opinions.
Yeah.
Now there is this young rapper. I'm trying to remember his name. Is Lil somebody that
Lil
Diddy
Nas?
was?
Or was it Nas?
No, not Lil Nas. It's this young guy that came out of Miami. Diddy was, they were all excited about putting him out. Yeah. This guy turned religious. He said, if you got to sell your soul to the devil and give up your book, he said it. He said he don't need that kind. He was an underground rapper, and Diddy wanted to sign him. But he wanted something else from him. He said he wasn't willing to sell his soul.
So basically, he was going to do to him what he did to Cassie. Promised her the sun, the moon, the stars, but instead gave her nothing but black and blues.
Yeah. Now, I laugh at 50 Cent, but everybody laughed at Jaguar Wright. They said she's crazy.
Nah, she's crazy, but I believe everything that's coming out her mouth.
Now, Cat Williams.
I believe him 100%.
They always labeled Cat as crazy. He was on drugs. They tried to blackball him. Cat Williams sells out arenas everywhere he goes.
When you finish, I'm gonna tell you, Cat Williams. He's a good dude. I'm a experience I have with him.
Okay, so have you seen that interview he did with Shannon Sharpe?
Yeah,
I did.
Whoo, buddy!
I said, "You go, Cat."
Yep, tell it like it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead, Kelly. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So, he was doing a comedy show at the Barclays downtown Brooklyn, and I was working a detail that day. And the show was over, and he went walking. It's like the local bodega right across the street from there. So he was walking over there, and fans was talking to him, blah blah blah. He turned around and gave one fan $3,000.
Yep. He does that to a lot of people. When what's his name came out of prison in New Orleans, Boozy. Cat Williams saw Boozy, handed him $10,000, gave an envelope to someone to hand to Boozy. He had never met this man in his life. Everybody talks about his generosity. He doesn't want anything. He wants nothing.
He was saucy, but he was tipsy and stuff. But he gave, and they were just talking. It was not like the guy asked for anything, and he just gave it to him.
He said he tried to buy that booty. He tried, and he said this booty is not for sale.
Man.
Now, what about Orlando Brown? Orlando Brown, that young guy who's lost his mind.
They turned him out. They gave him the wrong drugs, and they turned him out.
Now, also Brashear from Empire, the one that played Hakeem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's up with that? I heard about that.
The rumor is that Will Smith and P. Diddy was pounding this man so bad for 3 or 4 days he ran out of the house naked.
Will Smith. I know. See, I like to believe in my mind, okay, that it's his wife's issues that have turned him, okay? Because I refuse to go there right now.
Don't blame this on Jada. Will was a freak before Jada.
Jada runs Will, girl. Jada runs Will. Okay.
I know.
There's
All right.
always been rumors about him getting
Wait,
his role on the
y'all,
Fresh
you
Prince
I heard
because he
Jaguar
gave
talk about
Quincy a little blow. You know, Quincy did a
Jaguar
little
talked
bitchy.
about that dude, a
Damn.
person running out the house. I didn't know it was him.
I got
That's Hakeem.
from being pounded for
Aw,
how many
poor Kelly. Y'all gotta stop doing this to Kelly.
No.
Kelly, I'm sorry I invited you. I didn't know it was gonna be this like this. I apologize.
Kelly,
profusely.
You
love
never
Heidi.
watch this Thursday night show? It's like
I don't.
All my people.
Everybody
wanted
know. I know.
to I didn't know I was going to be talking about all this, but it's okay.
Kelly,
Because
Kelly, let me tell you what Debbie told me. She said, I think you better send Kelly a clip of our show. I said, no, he'll find out.
it's surprising. He's never going to listen to me again.
Yo, nah,
see,
like
this is why I didn't
really,
day drink.
y'all really messing me up tonight.
You
because
need to know, though. We need to know, Kelly. We need to know. I
Yeah,
don't
we
wanna
doing
say
you a
this
favor.
yet, but we need to know. Ashton Kutcher, let's bring that up for a second.
Ashton Kutcher, yes, baby. Yes,
What
yes,
happened to
yes.
Ashton?
Oh,
Okay, everybody Ashton knows seems to have an affinity for diddling and R-ing people. Ashton Kutcher is on that list too, and
yes,
also Jay-Z and Beyonce.
yes, Lord.
Excuse-
Jay-Z,
What?
King and Queen, yes. Yes.
Like,
There
And
is
he
a lot of
also
people
has
on the list.
videos because Beyonce seems to like the cocaina, and Jay tries to keeps her in line with the cocaina, and she likes the freak parties too. She likes
I
the freak
heard
parties
that.
too.
I heard they keep her drugged up because you know she's very isolated. She's not really around people like that.
Really?
And what about the fact that Jay-Z may have had his mistress killed to protect Beyonce?
I
I
wouldn't
think
doubt
all
that
of them.
for
I
one
think
second.
all of them had
They're
something to do
all
with it.
evil.
You think they all had something to do with that, don't you?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. She was pregnant, and yep. And Beyonce is the one that said wanted her gone.
Damn.
Diddy has all of this. So I don't know why Jay would try to distance himself when he knows that all
He
the
can't do anything.
surveillance cameras.
What more is he going to do? He can't do nothing.
Yeah, if he's
Jay
got him
knows-
on video, you can't do nothing.
You can't do nothing. And Jay know how it is when they come after you. Remember, he had a way back. He beat that murder
Yep.
trial. He knows
Yep.
the deal. So what?
Yep.
What more he going to do?
There's
Only
not
thing-
going to be punishment. They ain't putting Jay-Z in prison. Come on. And if it is
That's-
one, they'll build one for him. They're not.
That's
gonna
why
do
he
that.
was working on that reform program.
Yeah.
Yeah. And look, they also thought that Diddy was trying to go to Jay-Z's island that he has, which they all seem to visit
Oh, yeah, I
Epstein
heard that.
Island too. You know, if something happens to Pete Diddy, we're to believe that he's going to off himself like Epstein did. I
No.
doubt that seriously.
Nah.
No, but there's an island, not an island. There's somewhere they can go that they cannot be excommunicated.
Extradited. Extradited. Well, that's what Russell Simmons thought too, but he was served with 2 lawsuits in Bali.
He can
So-
get served, but it's the
Wow.
extradition that they can't force
Yeah.
him to come
Yeah,
back.
they
I
can't
They
think.
can't force him to come back, but they can proceed with that trial without him there. He's been
True.
served.
Yeah,
Now-
but he's protected. He's gonna be. He'll just live there the rest of his life.
How true is it that they've got tunnels under? Now, this is not the first time this has been said.
Mhm.
There are tunnels in P. Diddy's home that runs to other homes in Hollywood. Also, when, oh my God, what's his name? When he
That's
died,
when they do their
they
safety.
had tunnels, and they were all connected to the same little elite group. They
Yeah.
all live, they can use the. It's like the White House with the tunnels that go to Andrews Air Force Base.
Which
The
location?
only way, hold on, the only way that I
The
would believe the
California house.
tunnel situation was if the house was built during the Prohibition era.
And it
era.
was.
But what kind of renovations has it had?
Don't know.
Did they seal off those tunnels? Because that's a densely populated area.
I really-
I don't
I'll tell you
know.
this though. I watched a program and that was located or was in England, and it was talking about it was this young girl that father allowed all this satanic rituals because they were elites, and basically they would kill their own child, or they would, offer them up for orgies and things like this. And I watched this whole documentary on it. It's all proven facts. Yes. And the young girl is in the interview, being interviewed by a police officer, and she's talking about it's so normal that they would cut the baby's throat and let the blood drain. And he said that there were tunnels hidden behind walls that went down and connected in London to the other elites' homes. And they had like a place down there that they did their ritual.
Yep. Hugh Hefner. Soon as I saw the name, the Playboy Mansion, there are tunnels at the Playboy Mansion. Soon as I saw it, I said, that's it. It was the Playboy Mansion. But if you look at the way the houses are situated and how they're all, they all
Illuminati. That's what they are.
Yep.
Somebody asked Kelly, can you speak on the enforcement on the Illuminati? I don't think you can enforce the Illuminati when it's 6 most richest people in the world. So
well, they watch you in the beginning, and then they approach you in a sneaky way. You're just not gonna get in right away, and you gotta get voted in.
I think Jay-Z the camel, because he looks like a camel. I think he brought in P. Diddy, because P. Diddy was you remember when he had that big concert when he was promoting this show, and all of this people got trampled, and
it was back when he was Puff.
When he was
Puff.
Yep. And then Real Deal, Jay-Z got him. They started working together. When they were all aware of the relationship with R. Kelly and Aaliyah.
Yeah.
They were all aware of all of this.
I remember all this. That's crazy. Now it's all coming together.
Yep. They were all aware.
Jay wanted Aaliyah.
Yes, he did.
He wanted,
but Aaliyah wanted Dame.
She
said that Jay was too boring and corny, and she
let's say what she really was feeling. He was ugly.
Dame was more funny and approachable.
He was ugly. He was ugly. He looked like a camel. I don't care. Do the rock, whatever. I don't care. I keep singing "Do the Rockaware," and I know that's not his line, but anyway, my son used to wear Sean John all the time. My grandson, Sean John, all the time. And now Sean John has been taken out of all of these high-end stores.
Wow.
P. Diddy has had to. They said they bought him out of the alcohol business. No, they kicked him out. Trust me, because now he owes a bank for the mortgages on these houses over $140 million.
Wait, hold up. Y'all, so I'm real confused now. So did he do it? I mean, did Diddy
the Diddler did it. The Diddler did it.
Was he basically sold his soul, and that's how he got paid off, and now he
has no talent.
Right.
Swiss Beats is a producer. Diddy has no talent. He bites off of everybody else's stuff. He has no talent.
That's his talent.
He's a good marketer.
Yes,
he was
intern for a while.
With Uptown.
And then he picked up the ups, ins, and out. And
Uptown. Let's think about Uptown. There were 4 founders.
There.
There were 4 founders of Uptown. 4. Heavy D's dad.
5.
He tried to kill LB Shore, allegedly. Kim Porter, gone. Andre Harrell, gone. They were all writing books. Tell me that man is innocent.
Okay, so I'm bringing up somebody from the past. Millie Vanilli.
Oh my God. Girl, you know it.
Millie Vanilli. You know who I'm talking about, the twins.
Yes, I know Millie Vanilli. Girl, you know it's true.
I love them. I didn't even care that they were auto-tuned or whatever they said they were. But they've had a rough life, and one of them, I think, committed suicide.
Yeah, he killed himself.
Yep.
It was pitiful.
How about J-Lo? J-Lo, the woman that's really singing on her songs. Jenny from the Block and all this other shit.
Every time I hear one of her stories, I want to get a ham and cheese and an orange drink. And if you know, you know.
I don't know. Listen. I even had this talk with my mother, and we was cracking up. Every New Yorker orders their sandwich a specific way. You just don't no. Let me get a honey glazed ham and cheese toasted with lettuce, tomato, salt and pepper, vinegar, everything on it. And
Yeah.
if
She
you
had
get
a dry ass bread with ham and what kind of cheese? What kind of ham?
like come on. And then you get
It
the
was
Arizona drink or whatever Mr.
The
Drink back
Arizona
then. And if
iced
you
tea.
had money, you get a Snapple.
Yes, that's true. But when she said an orange drink, I said, "Bitch, what you talking about? The 25-cent chubby? What is that?
It could have been
What's
a chubby.
the orange drink?
It could have been a CNC drink they used to give back with the freaking sandwiches as a deal. We don't know because she made it up. She know damn well she ain't ordered none of that crap.
So let me tell y'all, when Jaguar Wright was saying that Kim Porter's first autopsy said homicide, she's not lying.
No.
There are two reports.
It's true. But
something
happened to the first.
What happened? All right, let me break it down top way.
The homicide.
Okay, Kelly, break it down.
Any death that's not natural is going to be classified as a homicide.
Of course.
So they're going to put down homicide first, and then they're going to figure out what was the cause of.
But in that one, they said they found heavy metals.
It's not a natural cause of death. They didn't pass.
But it's not a natural cause of death. And then it was changed to pneumonia. And we don't believe that. I never believed that when I heard it. Puff was he was the second person at the house. Kamora Lee Simmons was the first or the second. He was the third. All of a sudden he was there.
Who stole Kim's laptop with the manuscript on it?
Yeah.
Because by the time Kimora got there, it was already gone.
What about Kanye West? What's going on with that?
Everybody was labeling Kanye as crazy, but Kanye came right out on an interview on that radio show and said, they're trying to label me as crazy. Yes. I don't diddle no little boys. I don't sell my soul. He said, I'm going to say this nice. Leave my name out your... I was like, oh, he said, I'm going to be calm.
Listen, Kelly, back me up on this. When people are trying to discredit you, what's the first thing that they do?
You say you're crazy, you're alcoholic, you know.
And then I feel like they put something in Kanye's meds.
Oh, definitely.
I think he went crazy after his mother died.
Yeah. Britney messed up. Look at her. Everybody thinks she's crazy, and I
want to hang out with Britney, man. She friends, man. I'm like, yo, where's she live at? I'll pull up.
Somebody did something to Britney.
I would be your friend.
I would be a friend.
Isn't she bipolar though?
Have you heard Justin Bieber's new song? I'm so
old. My goodness.
I can't look at him anymore. I feel like he's been played with.
He's Cornish, but that young man, that song, he's telling you, you know, the price he paid for for fame, how there was no one there when he needed them, no one to talk to. Look at these kids on the Nickelodeon show, quiet on the set, all of this child abuse. My whole thing is, I don't give a shit if they're going for Diddy. They all should be held accountable. They're all complicit. Yes, they're all. DJ Mendingo.
Who's what?
By not producing the list that they've had for God knows how long of Epstein's Island, but nobody has
because they're all on the list.
Bingo. but people don't see it. There's still people out there that choose to believe these people are stars and they care about their fans, and they don't. Don't worship them. Don't worship false idols. It's the same thing.
They're trying to label Aaliyah's death and as Beyonce. You know what?
I believe it.
And I'm telling you,
I heard that Jay ordered it because she was rushing back to Dame and he ordered it. There's so many
she was going to get on another flight. She was going to get on another flight. They told her this one is here for you. She had an eerie feeling about that flight. She wasn't comfortable.
Yeah, I heard that.
But she went to that car, gave her something, and put her on that plane.
Yeah.
I heard Jaguar talk about that, and I believe it because if she
It
was
wasn't
alive,
even Jaguar. It was the lady that was there that day that was her assistant. She said that, she went to the car to talk to her.
The
and
one and
then,
only woman who didn't get on the plane, right?
yes.
Wasn't she like she wasn't an assistant. She was either like a dancer or stylist.
She was somebody, I can't remember, but yes.
She's lived with dread ever since
Yep.
that day because she was supposed to be on that plane and she's decided at the last minute not to.
Yep.
But here's the deal. This is how sick these people are. They didn't just kill Aaliyah. They killed all these other innocent people that were on the.
I'm telling you, left eye. I think that was Suge Knight. I'm sorry. I think that was Suge. Left Eye didn't want to sign with Death Row, but I hear that Snoop has Death Row now. She didn't want to go to Death Row. She was Suge was romancing her. Tupac is the one that told her, "Don't sell your soul. Don't do this."
I'm hearing rumors about Tupac too, and I'm like, what's going on?
Well, I heard that Tupac forced himself on. Now she's coming forward. So is Jermaine Jackson. He supposedly argued this woman in her house, went to her house, argued her. Her husband wasn't there. She told Quincy Jones a couple of days later. He said he was going to handle it. Nothing has ever happened. She's suing Jermaine Jackson now. I'm like, let me get this right. You went to Quincy Jones,
shoe polish,
not the police, and
wow.
What the hell is Quincy gonna do? Because he's diddling little boys like Tevin Campbell.
God.
Yo, they did him wrong. Tevin is
They
never
did
been the
Tevin
same.
wrong.
That's pitiful.
Never been the same.
They did Justin Bieber wrong too. That's why he's messed up.
Yes.
And I ain't even so sure that Justin Timberlake ain't messed up after the video he just put out that is so satanic. If you have not seen it, you need to watch it. It is basically him selling his soul. He did the whole video showing his alter ego, which would be his bad her side, and then the good Justin trying to fight, but then he gives in, and it's
bad.
The devil. It's beyond. It's
beyond. And then the video that I saw with P. Diddy, the diddler, patting Justin down to see if he was wearing a wire.
Yo, he's too touchy for me, man. I'm just realizing Diddy did touch a lot of people.
A lot of people. Yeah.
So what are you laughing about, Debbie? Debbie's just laughing.
We touched some folks, all right.
They
wasn't with his music.
I'm
but,
I know, man.
Usher.
Oh yeah, Usher.
They asked Usher.
Yeah.
You're now a father. Would you send your son to stay with P. Diddy? He said, "Oh, hell,
for a year, Usher was there taking all that."
Because they threw Usher with him. He was living with Usher.
Usher and him had a relationship.
I remember Usher's first song, first video, and P. Diddy is in it driving a car, and Usher's on the car singing. Can you get with it? That was the first song
on Justin Bieber. I think they did a threesome because they were all in there together at the same time. That's when he was buying Justin Bieber Ferraris and all that stuff. And
well, he gave him his Ferrari when he turned 16.
But I mean, what 16-year-old gets a Ferrari? So that was the grooming. It was the grooming stage. And that's what they do.
Y'all messed my head up tonight. This is crazy.
Jody,
Kelly, do you want me to play the ball slapping again?
No, I do.
Because there's new people in here. Kelly, let me play it one time.
Yeah, let's go ahead. One more time.
Kelly, there's new people in here.
Slapping balls, Kelly. Let's do it.
Kelly, there's new people in here. Kelly, we got to play the slapping balls. Guys, we're going to play the slapping balls with Meek Mill and the Diddler. So I want you guys to pay close attention. Okay, hold on.
That sounds just like
it sounded like, Kelly. It was more like
Oh shit! Wait a minute, gotta hear that again.
Yes, trigger warning, trigger warning. Thank you, Crazy Cat Mama,
And
and
it's
thank
Kelly
you,
Johnson
Tina.
Okay, Kelly, I'm sorry. I have to do it again for those who didn't hear it. That was Meek Mills and P. Diddy. P. Diddy was walking him to the club,
Oh, he
and
will.
they had to slap balls. He was just checking his cheeks. Yes, that's right, DJ Mendingo Black. He was checking the cheeks. You didn't hear anything? What do you mean it was muted? Did you guys hear it?
You didn't pull it up because we didn't go to the side.
Oh,
You only played it for yourself.
I heard it 3 times. Okay, let me go back and do it. I'm
Y'all
sorry.
just want to touch me. Y'all want to touch me. That's what it is.
Damn. Hold on. I'm sorry. We're going to hit the ball slapping again.
Here we go.
You
Hold
thought
on.
slapping where the ball slapping. That's what happened.
Okay, you ready? I'm not sharing the screen, but this is the ball slapping.
Now, the ex-bodyguard in question, who recorded and leaked the audio, made an entire video narrating how it came out. He said it happened during one of Diddy's freak-offs, and he decided to lean by the door to record what he was hearing, because he was shocked to see Meek allowing Diddy to pound him like this. He said Diddy intentionally spiked everybody's drinks at that party, so they would be too drunk and too high to even know what's going on. But he didn't drink, and that's why he was sober enough to witness what he and Meek were doing. Ooh, child.
Meek Mill.
Like all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was passed the fuck out. I don't drink. So I was playing that shit off like I don't fucking drink. I smoke. Like I smoke and I had my own weed, but like everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the fuck was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against his cheeks. I heard struggling to take. I heard it being like, yeah, daddy. Like when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling. Like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all this shit because I was like, this Diddy.
Everybody.
Wait a minute.
Back in the day.
Why am I not where I'm supposed to be at? Hold on, Debbie.
Great song.
6:45.
I know, but I don't want to play. I got 5 on it. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I got 5 on it. There we go.
Lord.
Because it really is that disturbing, but I'ma just let y'all hear a little bit. And again, just know it's very disturbing and very sensitive.
Oh, it is.
Okay, that was a little bit. We heard a little bit. Okay.
My butthole clenched up. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, that didn't sound lubricated. That sounded raw.
You are stuck on this lubricate. I don't want none of it. Like
because men need it. I'm sorry. The anus isn't a naturally lubricating hole like the vajayjay is.
It's not.
no.
Diddy said I got 5 on it.
I hope he at least
your next album. I'm sorry. Well, Kelly, I'm sorry. I just love to hear that because I just crack up laughing because Meek Mills is steady denying it, but Meek, that's you. Meek, that's you. You done been de-virginized.
I need him
all my
I need
followers
him.
to watch this.
I need him to really address that. I'm sorry.
Watch
I'm sorry.
Why?
So how are you going to address it? What are you going to do? You're going to say P? You're going to say, I heard you slapping on Meek Mill's ball.
He need to be truthful. Like, don't sit there and perpetrate and you getting your back blown out. Come on, man.
And now he's upset because this is now leaked. See, now the only person that's defending P. Diddy or the Diddler is Stevie J, the bitch, the whore. Now, my question is, why would P. Diddy still have the Diddler have a relationship with Stevie J when him and Mary J. Blige is supposed to be so tight?
I don't know. And I just took a picture with Stevie J in Miami. God damn it.
Dang it.
Where they was getting their stories together on the golf cart.
Damn.
You need to post that.
I
got a picture of him on my damn thing, man. Damn.
Stevie. Not Stevie. It's Stevie.
Oh, no, Kelly.
Stevie.
Yep. And it's sad that Usher's STD came from the freak offs with P. Diddy.
They don't think you liked him. Kelly, you like Stevie J.
Stevie J.
Damn.
So P.
Yo, I
Diddy is
can't
keeping
win,
Stevie
man.
J in line because he has videos of Stevie J with other men.
There you go, Kelly. That's your answer.
The only one that's defending P. Diddy and want to fight. Who the fuck want to fight 50 Cent? Are you crazy? Have you looked in that man's eyes?
50
Are you
got
crazy?
nothing to lose.
Nah,
50
50
will
can
kill
fight.
him.
I ain't gonna front. Before he got mainstream, 50 was known for fighting in the street. He could fight.
Yeah, he can fight.
Okay, so Stevie J is threatening. He's on IG
Talking about
threatening
let's fight. Yeah.
50 Cent. 50 laughing because you don't want to
he
pull up
knows
on
that
that.
he knows what Stevie is trying to do, because if they do fight, Stevie's going to try to get a coin.
Yeah.
And if they fight, which is never going to happen, like that'd be the beatdown in century. Like he's all fart and no shite, Stevie. So
he's a
Well,
shark.
Kelly, I didn't want to burst your bubble, but
oh wait, we're not supposed to curse because of our gentle guest. Sorry.
what, you can curse? I done said yes 3 times already. Girl, you can curse.
Okay.
Stevie J, he was on Hip Hop Atlanta. He was married to Faith Evans, Biggie, who I do believe that P. Diddy allegedly had taken out. I do believe P. Diddy paid whatever his name is to take out Tupac too, because there's no way Sugar's in a car with Tupac and you not one bullet, but you got just glass that grazed you. Got you. Okay. That's been my theory for a long time. And I stand by what I said. I believe that P. Diddy and Suge Knight wanted both of them gone.
Yeah, I believe that too, 100%. I've always thought that.
Biggie was getting ready to leave and go to another label.
Which label though? Was it
He
Death
was
Row?
going to,
I think it
he
was
was
Death
going to Death
Row.
Row. Not Death. He was going to Dre and them. He was going to Dre.
So let me ask you this: what happened with it Nicki Minaj that recently got baptized and like gave her life to the Lord? I'm just asking. I can't remember who was it, because if it was Nicki Minaj, the Lord's coming.
Nikki's on a tour right now. She's not baptizing.
She's not getting baptized. She canceled shows, but her husband too. Oh God!
Wait, what does she do with her husband when she's on tour?
No.
I guess she's got somebody babysitting him so he don't go out.
Yeah, because when the last time when she was here at the Barclays and stuff, they went to the basketball game. They were there together with their son, so he's around, but probably watching the kid.
But when you're on one of those lists, don't you have to like give advance notice of where you're staying?
Yeah, I don't think he's traveling too much with them because he's on a registered. He's on a a list.
He's not going that. Yeah, I don't think he's going that. I'm trying to figure out what spots he.
That'd be a lot of work, like a lot of paperwork. If you're going on tour and you're going city to city every few days.
He did the same thing for Meek Mill when he was locked up and he was trying to go on tour, and she wrote for him.
Yep.
So what's the difference?
Same thing with Meek Mill.
Yeah, but Meek Mill wasn't
he couldn't go nowhere. She had to write the judge to get permission. He couldn't go nowhere.
Right, but I think it's a big difference because technically her husband can go somewhere because he's already served his sentence. And it's just that he's on that particular list where you do have to give heads up of where your official address is going to be, so it's not within a certain distance or radius of a school.
That's not a big deal. That's not a big deal.
Really? Let me tell you, if it was my money, I wouldn't want to be spending that on legal fees for admin work.
For somebody to just spend about $46,000 on legal fees.
It's just like, think of it like being on probation. You just got to check in with the person.
You got to check
with the people. That's all.
So Kelly, Marsha E wants to know, does Stevie J have your number?
You know what? Y'all gonna make me fight.
Did you let him sign your butt cheek?
And it was crazy, man. Like I went down there in Miami, we was chilling, and it was a whole bunch of us, and He on his bike, little pedaling with his homeboy. Acting all,
Wait, he was on a bike with another man?
no. See, Debbie, you ready.
Wait, hold on. Let me take another drink so I can hear better.
Kelly just like females, girls. I promise.
He was on a
I
bike.
didn't
You know,
know
like
the
people rent bicycles, because I even rented a bicycle. I was riding around. He was on a bicycle with his boys. They were all individually having their own bicycle.
Individually. I need another drink.
Okay.
And they pulled up. I just got off the flight and went down. I put my I checked into the hotel, but the room wasn't ready, so I had my bags in the lobby. I went out, walked out, and that's when I bumped into him because I was trying to go to the spot on Collins, and I was just like, "Yo, all right." I didn't recognize him at first because he's smaller in person to me. I thought he would be a little bit bigger, you know, because TV make you look all big and cut up, and I was like, "Oh, damn, he's smaller," you know. But what gave it away was that nose. I said, "Oh, I know that nose from somewhere." And then I was like, "Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? You know, I just got from New York." And he all, "Yeah, you know." I said, I try to ask him like, how did he do the reality thing? You know, I was like, "Look, I was in there, but I just want to know how you do it." "Well, I ain't no reality person. You know, I'm a music producer." Bro.
Okay.
You was a music producer when I was in high school. All right, you let it
I
go.
guess he's better than you, Kelly. He's just letting you know he's a producer.
And then I was like, "Steve, I'm from Brooklyn. I know damn well who you are, and you was on Love and Hip Hop. Stop the bullshit and just take a picture." And he was like, "Yeah, I gotta go find my other homie. We lost one. He was riding. We don't know where he at." And then they pedaled away.
Okay.
Yeah, he's real. Yeah, he takes the producing part real serious.
Oh, I figured out who it was that got baptized in the water. It was Black
Who?
China.
Black China. She bugged.
Black
Bless
China.
her little heart. She's so
Something
cute.
happened with her.
Now-
She either got tempted, she either saw the devil, because something flipped her.
But you know what? She has been changing her. She's been trying to change. But you know what? What we didn't do, and I wanted to do this at the beginning of the show. O.J. Simpson died today. And I'm going to say rest in peace. But what I saw, Caitlyn/Bruce Jenner Wright was
shut up.
good riddance.
Yeah.
That shit was fucked up.
He shouldn't have said anything.
Nothing.
What did he say?
He said good
riddance.
riddance.
Good riddance.
And that was your homeboy back in the day. That was your boy back in the day.
Damn.
Don't worry, Bruce. They'll say worse about you when you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
they ripping him up right now. They going in on him.
So somebody went in his comments and said good riddance to Bruce Jenner.
Wow.
Well, technically, that happened a few years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the death of self.
Still, that man has kids. He has grandkids.
Well, here's what I say, and this is one of the things I told my husband today, is that, okay, I understand everybody, we all know OJ.
No, Marsha.
Did it, whatever we think. And it wasn't always a great person, but he had kids. And it's like, the part that makes me sad is if I was his child, the last thing I'd want to do is read, "Oh, I hope you burn in hell. You get what you deserve." I mean, I'm not saying that he didn't deserve stuff. I'm just saying I think my heart goes out to the family that did love him, because I know there was people that did, and that just sometimes it breaks my heart to see stuff like that.
But I do know a few people that are, that can kick off today or tomorrow. They don't have any kids, and I would say good riddance. But anyway,
but you know what? I have an OJ story. I do have an OJ story.
Yeah.
This was right after he had the court cases and
free
came
OJ,
to Florida.
Go ahead.
No, he came to Florida. He was coming down here to Florida, but before he bought the house. So they were staying hotel to hotel to hotel. So I had flown in for a booty call, and I was staying at the Mayfair down in the Gables.
Wait a minute, you were flown in for a booty call?
Yes. Yes.
Wait a minute, Debbie. Wait a minute. You were flown in. Wait a minute, Debbie.
Let me find out, Debbie. You got that
Debbie
yummy
Dallas.
like that?
Was it Dallas you were flying into?
I was young once too.
But Debbie, you went to a booty call? Go on, girl. Tell a story. We're gonna get to this. Go ahead.
Well, I was dropped off at the Mayfair, and I was going to check in, and a black Escalade pulled up at the same time. And out comes these two little kids with black hefty bags. And then out comes OJ limping.
With their body parts in the bag? I'm sorry.
No, it was their clothes. It was their
Hefty
clothes. And they
bags?
were,
baby's clothes.
yeah, they were going from hotel to hotel. I think he spent one night at the Mayfair. I saw them the next morning for breakfast because the booty call still hadn't arrived yet. And we spoke for a little bit. He seemed very nice. I told him that I watched his trial from Barbados. And he was like, all the way in Barbados? Yeah, he was like, all the way in Barbados? I was like, yeah.
We all
so
watched that
then
trial.
he started like really talking while the kids were eating. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. My friend's here. I've got to go. And he's like, you sure what room you in? I'm like, the room is already paid for. Sorry. And I left.
Damn.
But he was nice.
You could have had a booty call with the juice, girl.
Not really. Listen,
Listen,
I need to know when I was having booty calls that I would
Now,
wake
I
up
don't
the
think
next
he had
morning.
a package, though. I don't think he had a package. You know, I always look for the package. Sorry, Kelly. I always look for the package. If a man is
She does. She does a
I'm
good
looking
class
for the
on
package.
it.
And I do. My eyes go straight for it. I'm like, he ain't got
If
nothing.
you were to stand up right now, she could evaluate you.
You probably could, Kelly, but that's completely up
Kelly,
to you.
I never saw you standing up on the show. What I never. Well, let me think. Hold on, let me think. No, you were always sitting down. You were always sitting down.
I was hoping you was gonna stand getting out of the hot tub. Because it would have been even me, I would have been able to pick that shit up.
I'm sorry, Kelly. That's all I
But
can say.
because Angela was in the hot tub with you, I thought it might have regressed inside.
Yep, I'm serious. I was waiting for you to stand up, Kelly. I really was. Because when I do my recaps, I be looking, I'm like, he ain't got shit. I said, look at it. I said, there's not even a print there. So, you know.
This is what we do on this show.
Huh?
Well,
This is what we do on this show.
can I
And that
say
was that whole hot tub was a setup. They set me
it
up
was
on
a
that one.
setup.
They set me
That
up
was
on
a
that one.
setup.
It does
I
feel
know.
like a lot of these shows feel very calculated because
Yeah,
if
so,
someone
all
like
right.
me
They are.
who
What
watches
happened
it,
was we filmed the first episode, which I saw all that stuff. We was all saucy because we was drinking.
They keep them
My
close.
best friend, my best friend was that bartender. And
Yes, I am a gray pants connoisseur. Trust and believe that. I'm sorry, Kelly. Go ahead.
we were walking and I saw them setting it up. I said, oh, y'all got a little whirlpool thing set up. I was like, I would like to get in that and just chill, so let me know, because I was talking to all the staff. I didn't stop to speak to anybody. I speak to everybody there. It was a ton of people. And I said, let me know when y'all finish setting up and I'll go in there, And they heard that. You want to go in there, Kelly? Sure, we'll get that set up for you. Don't worry about that. We'll get that set up for you. I said, all right, cool. Let me go back and I'll get my shorts and I'll go chill, because I was trying to chill. I was already feeling good, and let me go.
Chill by yourself.
Kelly, I'm gonna need you to stand up. Kelly, I'm gonna need you to stand up.
Not with
I'm
me.
not
request from the peanut gallery. Why?
just
Aren't you
joking.
wearing anything?
Yeah,
No, Debbie,
Oh.
stop. Debbie.
He's gonna blush, girl.
nah.
But you know what, Kelly? I'm
Kelly's
serious.
gentle.
I really didn't watch your first season because I was just through with 90 Day and a whole. But I used to watch you on Pillow Talk, and I've always thought your smile, the way I just liked you.
Thank
And and that's the same way I felt about Cynthia. But when I'm looking at, and y'all just get, when I'm looking at Mahmood and that mannequin, Nicole, I call her mannequin because she's like, you can see through her. She's like a mannequin to me.
Yeah,
And
with
then-
the red, with her little haircut.
Yes.
And red hair and
When I watched them this past weekend, I was so pissed off at her because you converted to that religion,
Did she though?
Debbie. The show showed us she converted.
Right, but you can convert, but do you
She ain't
mean
convert.
it? And are you adhering to the tenets of
No,
that
She ain't
religion?
convert.
No,
not.
she ain't no real Muslim. Sorry.
No, she just went
She
through
ain't
the
convert.
motions. She went through the motions.
She went through the
didn't-
motions to get a paycheck.
But why would you be with somebody that you steady thinking they want this Islamic woman or this? Why would you be there? I think she brought that man here to torture him.
Yeah.
But
Kelly
she's
and I
back in
were
Egypt
talking-
now.
Yeah.
Kelly
Payback
and I
the
were
bitch.
talking about that on Kiki and Kibitz the
Okay.
last time we were on
Hi,
there.
Chris.
And the reason I'm saying that is because we all thought, how disrespectful
Yeah.
was she for bringing that man, thinking she would get him into this country
And then
all of a
change
sudden,
him.
he wouldn't care about God anymore. He wouldn't
Yep.
care that he knew his mother's going to see him doing stuff that is against their very deep set values. I felt his uncomfort. I think Kelly said he did too. From the moment he got off the plane, it was pitiful.
Because she knows how he feels about the public display of intimacy. It doesn't change because he's landed in America. But there's nothing in the Quran that says, am I saying it right? The Quran that says that you can't have that PDA. But this is him. And he's already said how
He
you
don't
dress.
want PDA because he don't like her.
No, he doesn't.
That's
He
why he
doesn't.
don't want PDA. He here for
No, look, he could play it off, but she's doing too much at this point.
Yeah,
Even this
she's
last
doing the same
episode,
thing that he did to her over there.
and she knows he's not going to fly with that. She thought she would break him in, the wild stallion that he is, but no, it's not
she's
happening.
older, and
It's not happening. Like she was like, "Oh, let's go meet my friends." You know, your husband don't like that dress you got on.
No.
Why would you even try?
Okay, I have a question for you. That dress was ugly as fuck.
It was. It was.
Before they even talked about the back pieces, I looked at the dress. I'm like, what the fuck is she wearing? Excuse me. I'm like, what the fuck is she wearing? I said, oh my God, there is nothing about her to me that says female. She has no shape, no titties, no nothing that tells me, hey, if I'm a man, I'm going to want to lay with you and give it to you because you don't do shit for me. I'm sorry.
A lot of certain guys like that look, you know, when they're not packing.
Right.
Like,
I mean, she would be considered a waif, is what I would say, a waif, or back Twiggy era. And she has a very mod style to her. And I get that in the free spirit, but she also has this type of energy about her that is kind of devilish. Like,
all right.
Got
a quick question.
Go ahead, Calvin.
This show is not making Caucasian women look good.
You can say
no,
white.
it's not.
I'm real white right now.
Because all of them, the majority, if you look at every single one of them on the season, all of them have a bossy, crazy attitude. Like, it's not painting the picture pretty well with them.
No, it's not. And I think the whole franchise right now is in it's just it's gone downhill. It's not what when we had the big ad when he was with the other girl, when we had Paul and Karini, the whole show has just shifted and changed. It's become
they're the demise of the show. The Pauls, the No Neck Eds, the Angelas, they're the demise of this show.
But they're
the people. Remember when we first started watching it, the Usmans, and I got into it then.
What you have to understand is 90 Days sees them as their bread and butter. Because as much as we dislike them, that gives them time on the air. People are watching.
But dislike generates more tweets.
But
dislike by the audience generates more likes, more tweets, more viewership. It generates talk, and that's what they want. Talk is activity, which sells ad time.
They don't care. And that's the whole point. They don't care. People abuse each other on that show.
They don't care.
Real stuff. And they don't care. And that is the problem I have with it, is because that was not happening in Lauren and Lexi days. And
no,
that was not happening. those were the days that it was good, clean, funny humor.
Yep.
And real life
Annie
issues.
and Annie and David, Lauren and Alexi. The other girl that's not with her husband anymore. She became a wrestler. I forgot her name now.
Paola.
Yeah, Paola. Yeah, her. Yeah. You know, and back in those days, it was like you couldn't wait to watch because it was like, oh shit, you know. And now it's like it's just trash. I'm so sick of Gino and Jasmine. I want to throw up every time they're on the screen. But the fact that I'm looking at this past week and I'm looking at Gino talking about and Jasmine's crying about Gino not paying $5,000 to her attorney. Bitch, you had money to get your butt lifted. And you had your fake titties done, refund. Your fake lips. You had money from Dan to get your. What the fuck are you talking about your kids? You weren't worrying about your kids when you were over there. You were living with your sister, supposedly.
Exactly. That's what I said in the beginning. I was like, you ain't hear nothing about them kids. All these surgeries and all this stuff you talking about. And now
and she doesn't even have custody of her kids.
No.
Is she
now
a sugar
you don't
baby?
cry about it. You've been here for how many years? You're living in Michigan.
She's in Miami now. She's not even with Gino.
She's not?
Right. Holy cow, I forgot.
She's not?
I heard that, but
she's in Miami.
Oh, wow. Was she a sugar baby?
Yes. Gino met her just like he met those other girls that I interviewed a few years back.
Now it makes sense because
she was not. Who believes Jasmine was a fucking professor? Who believes she was a professor?
I feel the way I do. I think she taught a lot of things, just not to children.
Listen, after watching her jumping on the deck in that bathing suit.
Yep.
That whole.
What was that? That wasn't a baby. That was a band-aid. That was a band-aid.
She don't strike me as she know what she's doing. She looks.
It was disturbing. I felt like I was watching a hot dog with tits jumping.
No,
because it was so solid and so tan, and it just all moved in one thing. Those boobs didn't move, Kelly. They didn't move not one bit.
They didn't move not one time. But she's got another. First, she had them reduced. Now she's got them bigger again. So you've got money for all of that. You didn't have your kids when you were in Colombia.
I mean,
okay, you didn't have your kids then.
For free. She'll get a lot of that for free, though. You have.
But she has an OnlyFans account.
That too. So I mean, she's got her own money. She just wanted to get
a ton of people on 90 Day got an OnlyFans account. Yeah. So.
But when I saw Larissa
has one.
Let me tell you, when I saw Paul and Karini, they sent me the video of Karini pegging Paul. I was done.
All right,
when
now
I saw Larissa and the guy she was with, and she was giving him a BJ. I was done. Then I had to see what's her name? Oh, Mike, that was with the bug-eyed girl. What's her name?
Natalie. That was so disappointing.
When
you I saw that
Mike
video.
beating his meat. Look, when I saw Mike beating his meat with 2 fingers and there was nothing there but a mushroom head, I was done.
You was giving him credit for a mushroom head because that's implying that it was
sent it to Debbie. Didn't I send you that video?
It was so disappointing. It wasn't even a half of a Vienna sausage. It was slipping through his fingers. He couldn't find it.
People send me everything.
It was
sorry.
It was a turtle in the bush. Basically.
Yes.
Not even.
And then I saw
he was losing it. It was slipping away.
It was slipping away.
Seriously. His fingers are thicker than his pinky.
Then I saw
he could probably finger you really well, but
he ain't got nothing else. He better use his fingers and his tongue. Then when I saw the guy with the long hair.
Hey, Mike, can I just go back to that? Are we talking Mikey the fireman?
7'8" Mike from
Mike
Seattle.
and Natalie.
That lives here in Spokane, Washington. He lives here.
Mike and Natalie.
Yes.
That big old man. Definite turtle in the bush. I nailed that from the get-go.
Yep. Nothing. Nothing. He was like, oh,
like
baby. Oh,
this.
baby. Can you feel it? I was like, what the
No.
fuck am I feeling? I don't think shit. That's what
I can't
did.
even see it. What's
You
the
gotta pull it back.
Andrew.
Wow.
What's his name? Andrew. Andrew was whacking off on Snapchat for some girl, and all he has is balls. All he has is balls.
Who's
That's it.
Andrew?
Awful.
What?
He was the guy
Andrew
with the long hair that got hooked up with the girl from France who got lost through coming in through
Oh,
Mexico.
yes. Okay, now I know what
Right.
you're talking about. All right.
They send me all kinds of shit. I'd be like, oh my God.
The
Why
only
am I
person
looking
saw
at this?
was,
But Mike had me. I played that video on here. They were like, Heidi, I'm like, you won't see shit. Don't worry.
I saw Rebecca. What's the name? Rebecca with
No, Rebecca is with not Sinjin. Oh, he's another one.
Zed, whatever.
Ziad.
Sinjin,
You saw her?
Ziad.
I guarantee you,
She's too old
Sinjin
for that.
plenty on.
Wait a minute. She has an OnlyFans?
Sinjin.
No, Rebecca.
Everything.
What?
Shut up. So
Get
that's
outta
how they
here.
going back and forth to Morocco.
She on there.
And
I
now
saw
they
it.
got a house.
Kelly.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Oh, because it was sent to me, and I said, "Oh, I got to see the whole thing."
Okay.
Because I was like,
See,
"They
Kelly,
whole
you
story."
like me.
I
They
got to see
send
the
me-
whole thing because
Oh
their
my
whole
God.
storyline was her getting. He was getting at her about having no sleeves. I'm like, she got no sleeves on, but she over here butt naked. I'm confused. Yeah.
Wow.
But Sinjin is another one that I don't know how this happened, but he was dating this chick whose family had lots of money, and he likes the rough sex. He gagged her, he was tying her up, and she was screaming for help. They were trying to that's when he was still with Tanya, and what they had just separated, and they were going after his ass hard. They must have made some kind of deal because this girl was tortured and physically abused.
I heard about that, but then it got brushed under the rug.
I got the pictures because she sent them. The victim herself sent them directly to me.
Hold up, what did he
And
do?
I got her connected to a counselor. Yeah.
Wow.
She should
Her
have pressed
family has lots
charges.
of money.
Why didn't she press charges?
I don't think her dad, when I say they have money, they have money. They're in New York. They have money.
So hold up, what did he do? What's the accusation? Allegedly, what did he do?
He was doing it from behind, and she said no, and he forced her
Oh wow.
down. She had bruises up here. She had a bruise here. Yeah, so I got her with a DV counselor because she was putting stuff on Reddit. It was sent to me. I reached out to her. She and I spoke. She was sending me all of these photos, and I was like, "Oh my God!" So
that makes sense now. That makes perfect sense because
Mm-hmm.
who is 90 Day not brought back? Sinjin, and he was hot. Everybody was under him, and then all of a sudden he was gone. And you think about it, Kelly. Think about how many people they just keep bringing back and keep bringing back.
I'm telling you, I have the pictures, and I got her with an advocate, and they talk from there. And because she was posting all this stuff on Reddit, and somebody reached out to me, so I reached out to her, and then she and I had a few phone calls, and she was telling me what was going on. I know who her father is, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Yeah. When I say money.
You better be careful. I don't want you to end up being suicided.
No, I am a good secret keeper. Okay, anybody that knows me, look, anybody that knows me can tell you. They tell me something I don't, but I've never mentioned her name. I've never spoken of it since then.
I know, I'm playing with you.
And no, but it's just that he will
crazy.
never come back.
That's crazy.
Never come back.
I guess if you don't make it, you got to just do crazy stuff. That's crazy.
And that's the sad thing is that people in this business, like like what's his name? E. Scott. Okay.
Oh my God.
That man is mentally
You just see him. He's with Angela now, and they both acting a fool in the restaurant.
Yes.
Scott Warren. So, okay, I was going to bring that up, but I didn't know if you can. So here's my thing. I've always said she's an attention whore. Yes, that's me saying it. Heidi Black, you're an attention whore. You do anything for attention. Scott Warren is a fucking weirdo. I'm waiting to see him on the damn wanted poster.
Me too.
Seriously. But if that was Michael, look, Michael doing that shit, you'd be ready to kill somebody. But you have no respect for yourself. You have no respect for no one else. Scott is a whore. He thought he was going to make it big on TLC with Pedro's mother-in-law, with Pedro's mom, with Lydia. And right then and there, I was like, who in that? And then, what's her name? Amanda, who says that, you know, when she was talking to this guy over there in wherever, that it was the summer, bitch, the winter, bitch, it was the summer. You started dating him 2 months or 3 months after your husband died, which you were talking to him before then. When you live in Louisiana, there's no fucking basements. We're below sea level. I'm from Louisiana. So, you know, Rasmus, they're stupid with these storylines.
Yeah. It's bad.
And then she's having a picnic in the park, but it's supposed to be the wintertime. What grass is green? And at that time, she was supposed to be in Ohio at her sister's house. I said, oh my God, they just insult our intelligence. They really do. The editing is horrible.
Horrible. And it wasn't like that. And, and Scott was in my inbox.
But you know what, Cynthia, I
was like, look, but dude, I have been married.
Yeah, he called me a couple of times. We spoke over the holidays. He wanted to link up when he moved to New York.
Who, Scott?
Yeah.
I think he's homeless and he's traveling around. But you know what, Sean, I like Sean Robinson, but I need to go host the 90-day tell-all because I don't need to read no cards. I'm gonna put all you mofos on deck. And we're going to talk about all of your shit and your bullshit.
She plays it off because they tell her what to do with her ear. That's what she's going to
I know. She's got the piece in.
She's not in control.
No.
She's not reading off. I mean, she might be reading off the cards, but here's what
she wants to watch the show.
They don't want to ask the questions. They don't want to ask the questions you're asking because it's not real. I believe it was in the very beginning. I could pretty much guarantee you it's not now. If there's some aspects that are real, maybe like Ashley and the Hispanic man that she's with is in Happily Ever After. Kelly, what's his name?
Manuel.
Oh my God.
Manuel is.
They've been married before the show. They were married before the show.
I think Manuel has a whole nother family.
Yeah, and he's using her for a
I don't like the storyline right now. I like that last episode. It ticked me off completely. Like, you're doing too much. Too much. In church. You talking about you never been in a Catholic church. You don't know what a Bible is. I don't care if you are whatever. You know religion. Let's stop that. All of a sudden, you just a witch and you don't know everything.
Okay, Kelly, let me ask you. When she said that she had a bad experience, she never had the experience. It was her clients, I guess.
Yeah, she said clients come and complain and have bad experience.
But, okay, I'm Catholic. And here's the thing. I've always said, I'm going to stand by it. These goddamn priests should be married, but most of them are pedos. Not most, let's say 30%. And all they do is move them from parish to parish. It's like the Boy Scouts. It's like any other organization.
She's just full of it.
She's full of it.
I didn't like that whole segment. Like everything she was saying, and she's doing her eyes, and it was just it was being too much. I'm just a witch, and I do. You're telling me, I was like, I don't want to hear none of that bull crap. Let's just stop. I'm Catholic. I went to Pentecostal, Baptist, every type of church there was. Yeah, growing up. My great grandmother was a reverend.
A bunch of different ones too.
And you're telling me you just know witchcraft? Witchcraft stems from a religion. So how you don't know this stuff? Like you're talking out of your yin yang. Like
She's talking out of her mouth. I mean,
Like,
the side of
what-
her mouth. She is fake as hell. And when she came on and said she was the only black girl she knew with the name of Ashley, she felt like a unicorn. I said, bitch, my name is Heidi. My name is Heidi. Get the fuck out of here.
Heidi, you got a point, honey.
I'm serious. When she said she was a unicorn, I was like, really? Seriously? I was done. I was done.
And he knows he don't want to bring her around the family because she's going
No, he doesn't.
And she's going to look stupid because if you can't sit there and play it off with your eyes, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You slow? You too old to be acting like that.
To me, she's too needy. She's too needy. And what I see I like Manuel. Don't get me wrong. I like Manuel.
Man, he got paid. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but he is using her for a green card. And that's what I see. I told Debbie, he's got a whole other family over there.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
She paid. He paid her.
He paid her.
He paid her.
Debbie, what do you have to say? She's just sitting there smirking. What do you have to say?
I don't know. Like, I think I prefer Ashley and Manuel's fake storyline to a fake storyline that introduces physicalities into the mix.
Yes. So
I can appreciate their storyline because they make it fun, they make it playful, and I truly appreciate the fact that she can fight with a bitch in their language.
Oh yeah.
She's made the most effort.
She's a tough witch. She is.
I disregard all of that witch boo-boo craft because that doesn't make any sense to me. But the interactions with him, some of it I think is genuine, but you can see when the producers are talking to her, telling her, you need to fight over
the dumbest thing.
Yeah. But they would do that to Kelly. They would do it to us. I mean, they would try to set up a scenario or put an idea out there, and you're sitting there going, oh my God, this is the cheesiest
And if you don't do it, you're a problem.
But
listen, I agree with Drea. Sophie and Rob, their storyline, yes, it's great, but it's boring.
Why they there?
And I keep on making the excuse that I've aged out of their demographic, so it's not relatable to me. But they're just piss poor television.
No.
It's piss poor television.
It's not even about the age. They just got them there because they're young and they look good.
They don't have OnlyFans.
But you know what? But you know, Rob is gay for pay, right, Kelly?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He has an OnlyFans. He's gay for pay.
He likes.
He's also on a porn site with spreading his cheeks so you can see his anus.
What is going on with these cheeks and men?
He's gay for pay.
I think you might be one of the last. You and my husband might be one of the last straight ones. I don't know.
What's going on? Y'all gonna have me crying here? No.
Sorry.
Wait a minute, Kelly. You didn't know that?
No.
I thought you did.
Well, since you an OnlyFans aficionado, go look him up. He on there.
No, I'm not doing that.
Seriously, and he's on male porn sites.
Yeah. And Ashley also has an OnlyFans. Yeah. So that's the thing.
Oh, she do. I'll look her up.
You look her up. But yes, they both have one. And that's why. Because
Kelly, I'm sorry.
Larissa, when they found out she was on OnlyFans or something or some other
and I know, like they do that and
she was some kind of a girl. What do you call them?
Girl.
But she made a lot of money. Yes, but Larissa looks good. Well, she's kind of skinny right now, but she still looks good. But her kids still are here because she doesn't have custody. But Rob the Knob is gay for pay.
That whole storyline just didn't make no sense. I was like, y'all wasting my time. Why am I watching this?
Thank you. Because I think she used him. First of all, I was feeling bad for Sophie, but now I was feeling bad for Rob.
I don't feel bad for none of them.
You know, at first, because I felt, he was cheating. Then I started seeing it for what it was. She brings this guy over that supposedly he was coming anyway, which she lied about 2 episodes before. Then she said she asked him to come, but she didn't tell the man that she supposedly loved that they dated. Girl, get the fuck out of here. I'm not going to introduce none of my boyfriends or friends to somebody that I know I have fucked or been with without saying, hey, once upon a time, we were together. I don't play that shit.
I would never do
People
that.
get hurt.
I'm going to propose a thought. I honestly have been thinking that what if they're actors?
I'm eating. Go ahead.
Yeah.
They're actors.
Oh, they're definitely acting.
I know, but what if they are actors? Like they actually found people, made them sign an NDA. They can't tell anyone they're an actor, but they're actors and they're setting these things up. Because if you're, I mean, it's not good acting either, but I would not put it past them to do that.
I think that's Sophie and Rob.
That's what
I truly believe that they're not here to be together.
I don't think they really are in love with each other. I don't think
they're not.
I think they're setups. I think they're plants.
It's only for her to be a social media influencer. She has nothing for him. He has nothing for her. I find that she is very immature, even though she's 23. Girl, at your age, I mean, then you have all of a sudden, you have all of these friends that you've made, but you always talking shit about the man that you're supposed to love. Girl, stop it. He, to me,
it's fake.
Yeah, it's fake. I can't with those two.
Who's Crazy Cat Mama?
Oh,
Crazy Cat Mama is my really good friend. Kelly, I hang out with Crazy. I hang out with Crazy Cat Mama all the time. She's a really good friend of mine. Yes, we fly and we meet each other all the time. She's a really good friend of mine.
Is she hot? Is she Kelly's type?
No, Kelly, she's not your type. She's a widow, but no,
she said she was celibate, but I didn't know.
I've met Crazy Cat Mama. When I was in Houston, she flew to help me pack to move to Spokane. We've met in Vegas 2 times or 3 times, and we hang out. She's come to my home here in Spokane. She's a really, really, really good friend of mine, and I love her to death.
Cocaine.
They want me to be a sugar baby? She want me to be a sugar baby?
Kelly, she's got money. Kelly, she's got money.
Hey.
Kelly, she got money.
Kelly,
that's a white woman, Kelly, with money. Kelly, that's a white woman with money.
About Kelly.
Kelly, she's got money. She's got all day to play.
Kelly likes the great.
Oh my God! You gonna tell her about that day when we got drunk?
We have a thing for older ladies, like not 50s like me, 60s. I'm talking 80s.
What?
No, what happened? No. See what happened? We were out.
I have a video.
We were out. And when I drink, I get very friendly and I talk all types of.
Of course you do.
So it was all about.
My husband does too.
Threesome.
And they were hanging together.
I said if I would do a threesome, due to the fact that we're all on TV right now, it would have to be somebody that nobody suspects. So I was like, it could be an older woman. I don't care. But if they ask any questions so they don't believe her, I have no problem getting
There's a Cat Mama. He's ready for a threesome. Okay, go ahead. Crazy Cat Mama threesome. Hi, Claudia.
Yeah, so
Crazy Cat Mama.
Because we was just talking all types of craziness. I was like,
it was a crazy night. I ain't gonna lie about that.
It was.
No,
but
Crazy
we
Cat Mama
out of the bar. And we look over to the right, and we're in Savannah. So there's all those places that do.
Oh, I love Savannah.
And stuff for condos and things. And we walk by, and it's dark, so it's lit up, and it's literally a whole room of like 75 and up.
Oh my God, Kelly!
I said, "Look, Kelly, that's your girl right there." And
I started doing the dance.
He's like, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's a funny video. Yeah. But my husband was right there cheering him on.
Yeah.
Kelly. He was his wingman.
Look, you have fun with me. I'm telling you right now.
I'm going to tell you right now. I have some, you know what? Cynthia, I'm gonna tell you, I'm traveling next week, but I am gonna come down that way because I definitely want to meet you in person. And then
I would love to meet you. Let me know when you're
and
coming.
then Mary is in New Orleans, which is where I'm from, and I definitely got to go down and show Mary a good time.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
No, but I've met Crazy Cat Mama, I've met Terry Lynn, I've met
Oh, now
Danielle.
Crazy Cat Mom said she's too young for me. No, you're not, Mom.
No, she's well. If you like 70-something-year-olds, yes, she
No,
is.
no, she not too.
Don't force it back
back
now.
I'm going to see Crazy Cat Mama in June. We're going to Reno. So I'm going to see her in June. We meet up, or she'll come here, or we'll just meet up. But
maybe
I'm
she can fly Kelly out to Reno.
Oh, Kelly, do you want to come to Reno?
Or to be
I'll
her
go to
arm
Reno.
candy, Kelly.
No, I'm serious. Kelly, do you
I'll
want to
go.
come to Reno?
I'll go.
Because
When
I
y'all
get
going?
free rooms. No, I'm gonna tell you, I get free rooms. I gamble. I like to gamble. Do you want to go to Reno?
Yeah,
I
when
can
are
get you
y'all
a room.
going?
I'm gonna let you know the dates. You can come
Okay.
hang with us. I'll let you know the dates. Oh my God, they're gonna start talking. Jesus Christ. Oh Lord. We're gonna go to Reno and have fun. Cynthia, you can come. I'm trying to get Debbie now. Debbie can travel now. I want Debbie to come out and have fun with us. Debbie, I've known Debbie for 3 years, 3.5 years.
So yeah.
Debbie does all of my thumbnails. I've known her for 3.5 years. She was a caregiver for her mom. She lost her mom in December. So, you know, I want her to come out and enjoy herself. So I want us to get together. But I meet.
Drag my husband out. Maybe we'll have to come. It just depends.
We're going to go to Reno in June. It's going to be like the second or third week in June, but I'm definitely going to let you know when we're going. But we normally go to Vegas. But
I'm
this
having
time,
my first grandbaby in June.
oh damn! Your daughter is gorgeous, and that outfit was just. Did you make that? Did you make that?
Yes.
Oh my God, Cynthia, that was gorgeous.
I did all the designing. That was my thing.
She is beautiful.
Yeah, she's 31 weeks in that picture.
So I have Drea here. Okay, Drea, is from the islands. So I saw Shaggy in Vegas 2 years ago. Mr. Lover, sexy undercover. I saw, Mr. Boombastic. They call me fantastic. But I saw Shaggy in Fremont, and we were at the concert. I was right down front. Ever since then, I'm a top fan on Shaggy's Facebook page. I'm trying to get Drea to find him when she goes home so she can kidnap him so I can get Shaggy.
Shaggy.
Shaggy. Mr. Boombastic.
Be watching out, Heidi's coming for you, Shaggy.
Mr. Boombastic, okay? I have a vision of Misery, with Kathy Bates and James.
Are you Kathy Bates?
Yes, I am. I was going to do the same thing to Prince.
Legs just to keep him.
Yes, I was going to do the same thing to Prince, but I'm going to settle for Shaggy.
You're just honest tonight, Heidi. That way, you know what? If that ever happens, they won't look at you. Ever.
No, they won't. I'm crazy because it's already on paper.
Really do.
But no, this is our Thursday night. We just have fun. So let me ask you about Gino and Jasmine. I want your opinion on Gino and Jasmine, and I need to get another I'm gonna get the wine bottle. Talk to me about Gino and Jasmine. Tell me what you think about them.
I think that's great.
Me too.
I can't talk because when I saw her sucking that toe, and then going licking up the side of it to the toe. I'm a very visual person because I'm creative. So I everything for me is visual. So I can still bring that moment up, unfortunately, and see every bit of it. And I am saying, I just thought to myself, like, I lost a lot of respect, to be honest, for Jasmine. And I wondered if the campground tasted good because he said he had been walking around in those Jesus sandals for hours. And I know I'm gonna hope and trust that 90-day washed his foot. He washed his foot.
They both were stinky and dirty.
But the bottom line is, you don't suck a toe on national television like you really like it. And she really sucked it like she liked it. And that was the most disturbing part of it to me, because it was almost pornographic to me, to be honest.
Bingo. There you go. That's why she did it.
I felt very uncomfortable. I didn't like it. And that's how I felt about it. And I really liked Jasmine. I think maybe I was fooled too, or maybe the show went to her head, and that happens and people change. But I don't feel that that's the case in this, but she's a good actress on that.
She's acting.
She is building a particular menu, a fetish menu on her OnlyFans page. And she is demonstrating, yes. Think about it. From the last season on when they were still in Panama.
Okay.
And all of the freaky shit that she was doing.
Yes, with the dill. Yeah, there was a lot.
It's all a fetish page, in my opinion, on because I'm watching the show, and if I'm a deviant, I'm like, oh, she's into this. I find out she have an OnlyFans page. I might pay more for the fetish menu. She's smart.
She's smart, and it's gross. And I think that there's a time and a place for that kind of stuff. I'm not against.
She's annoying. She's annoying
about things, but I think it's gross and it bothers me, and I think that TLC is wrong for actually putting it out there. I mean, it's not just her.
They might as well let her do it. They might as well let her do it, because I'd rather see her like suck his nasty toe, get infected, or play around with a dildo, or get tied up than see a black man get beat up by a thug.
So,
see, the butt plug is consensual.
Okay, but has she used the butt plug? I know she bought them when she was in Colombia.
Wait, a butt plug is consensual? What does that mean?
No, she bought the butt plugs when she was in Colombia.
If she's using it on herself or with a consenting partner, it is consensual. And she's only saying, I want to explore this with, unfortunately, Gino. But
with no pee-pee.
I don't want to see people like being DV against each other on this show.
Domestic, but I want to see Angela and Liz's face chewing her out and heavy breathing and making her feel like she's about to
oh my God.
Right. I don't want to see that.
That was awful.
I don't want to see women tearing each other down. I don't want to see women or men tearing each other down. I don't want to see that. I don't want to feel.
I understand what you're saying.
I don't want to feel the sweats coming out on me, because it might remind me something from my childhood that my mother went through. I don't want to see that.
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
I'll talk butt plug with you all day if I don't have to see that.
Yep. Crazy Cat Mama wants you guys to know that we had seats. We were front row for Bruno Mars in Vegas for Christmas. Okay. So let me let you know that Bruno does have a real package. Okay. I checked it out. And that show was the most exciting show I have seen in years. We were right down front for Bruno Mars. Okay.
Heidi, you need to have a t-shirt that's I need to check your package. Yeah. Like, and do or something along those lines, and then you have like somebody
I'm
holding.
telling you,
it
Cynthia,
but
look, he took a break, right? It was hanging to the left.
yeah,
Then it was hanging to the right. Then he went back, took a break, then he came back. I said, oh shit, it's hanging to the left.
Wait, whose package are we talking about? I was
Bruno
talking
Mars.
about food.
Bruno
Bruno
Mars.
Mars.
oh, yeah, he always shows that off.
Bruno Mars. I was right there and I saw everything. Crazy Cat, and they leaned over and said, Heidi, you checking out his package? I said, you know it. I got to make sure, he's moving and it's bouncing. So he didn't have on.
But he knew he was free balling.
Oh,
He was free balling.
Free balling.
Drea, you wrong for that. I think that we have like shocked poor Kelly enough tonight. I don't think he needs to have the.
No, I
Idris
can't show
unleashed.
Kelly Idris. No,
No.
I
Yeah,
can't.
What?
Molly,
Hold
have
up.
you seen Idris?
Kelly, be in here.
Hold up,
Molly, have you
Michelle
seen
said,
Idris?
did production say anything about Angela? Well, all right. The thing what you said, Cynthia, when Angela and Liz was going at it, I didn't know what was going on because
You had already left, didn't you?
we were walking and I was having my own separate issue at that moment. I found out the following day.
Yeah.
I didn't know, and I didn't hear it. So the way she was screaming, it wasn't that loud for me to turn around and see what was going on. They know what they were doing.
But you saw Angela getting in trouble in the lobby or something, didn't you? Or being loud?
What? That's what I found out later on because Angela wasn't there like the rest of us when we were in the morning time. I in her room wasn't too far from me, so I used to see her playing her music, but I didn't see her in the morning. I was asking where is she, and it was like, oh, she's in another hotel because she had gotten in trouble for noise complaints because she went to what's her name's room and they were both loud, but she took the rap for it, and she was basically cursing that person out too for saying like you didn't take up for me in that situation, and I was just like, what the hell? And now I found out they best of friends and doing deals, which that shows me how people are fake,
Yeah, they're fake. Cynthia, did you see Idris?
Who?
You missed Idris?
I missed what?
Okay, let me show you Idris, Cynthia. Pay attention to the screen, Cynthia. Pay attention.
Whoa. We put him back. Wait, hey. Whoa.
Oh. Oh, yes. No, Kelly, back up. If we're close, it's going to hit you. For real.
They always want me to show Idris. There is Idris Elba.
So
That's
Kelly,
his album cover?
That's Idris Elba, the actor.
oh my
Oh,
god,
I thought you said that was an album cover. And I
No,
was
that's Idris Elba. That's Idris
that'd be the best
Elba.
album ever.
I would buy that shit over and over and over again.
Kelly,
album.
Kelly, you got invited on this show and you never previewed it. I'm so
Because
sorry.
you put that up and I did not go right to the package because
I just went for the
everything was
package.
stuck to him.
So he and his wife were on the cruise, right, on the boat, and you can see his handprint on her ass.
Dang.
That's how he gripped that shit when he was.
Damn.
You could grab that booty like that. That's
He grabbed that shit just like that and left them fingers. It was like I was like, God damn.
But she was smiling though.
He was smiling.
Happy wife.
I mean, happy wife, happy
Happy
life.
life.
Mhm.
I personally don't like pain. It's not a friend
Kelly,
of mine.
I sent you a message and I told you to call me when you got a chance.
I did. I saw it, but it just didn't register right away because I was like, I don't know.
Can I
No, we
tell
just
you,
have fun.
the
No, we
last
just have
show
fun.
that I was on was so tame.
It's all right, Cynthia, don't worry.
So
That
tame.
was a Saturday. On Thursday, we have cocktails and we drank and
I
we talk
didn't know.
shit.
I don't
and we
have a
just have fun.
cocktail.
I told you it was cocktails.
Kelly's just got a cock. So I don't know. I didn't see his tail.
So let me tell you what happened. I normally don't drink. I haven't drank on Thursdays on our cocktails because I'm always in meetings and stuff. So tomorrow I'm off. So tonight I'm drinking.
So
Drink
tonight
all you want. Drink.
Yeah, look,
Enjoy it.
so
okay, no. Now that I understand, I'm fine. Because I'm like, how? I said to Kelly this morning, I said, "Oh yeah, we're going to be talking about Diddy and Diddy Diddle," and I said, and, you know, maybe some 90-day stuff, and I said it was.
Y'all talked about Diddy. Y'all messed me up with Diddy.
I messed up.
I ain't know he had them resources ready. Jesus Christ.
I'm blown out.
No, I come prepared.
To be honest, I am. I never liked him, never trusted him, but
okay, I'm gonna apologize that I caught you off guard, Kelly. I'm gonna apologize.
It's all right.
But we
it
just
hurt, man. It hurt.
On Friday. I mean, on Thursdays we have fun.
We said
Saturday,
thing too.
We know. I said, Kelly, we know now.
Yeah, we
Thursday nights is when she gets turned up.
Okay.
And we talk about everything and anything.
Saturday night is when she is Heidi from the hills of, you know, and coming down with her
I'm
little
from New Orleans then.
goat under her arm.
No,
you know
Heidi is that Thursday night. I'm that DMX girl, or I'm that Tupac. Hit them up, you know. Thursdays I'm hit them up, you know. It's just that, you know, I fuck the bitch and the click you with, you know what I mean?
I'm feeling what you're putting out.
So all right, do you think Jasmine and what's his name be having like good sex?
No. Let me tell you why I say that. First of all, I don't care how many blue pills you take. Gino is not really into. Gino is into the women he used to purchase online for dinner dates.
Did you
know
see
what I
his
mean?
ex? I'm like, how is it this one?
Yes. So
he doesn't
with
want
Jasmine, he found a check. Okay. Yeah. Then you quit your job, which I think he was fired. But anyway, Jasmine she's high. She wants to. I'm not gonna say high maintenance because the bitch is just stupid, but she's beer on the champagne budget, so you call it. She's not used to shit, because if she was all of that, Dan would still be with her in Colombia. You know, the man with the family that she moved in a building with, and then the ex-husband would still be with her. I think Jasmine was he found a way. The storyline worked. They went for it, and here we are still with them fuckers. Well, how is it 20 years later? I don't remember.
You're saying it's set up. See, it's all. What you have to understand is they're going to have their people call. So like when I signed up for 90 Day, I was called. I went through an interview. They talked. They asked me 100 questions or more.
Because you got Molly on the show, right?
Yes. And so they asked me like every question they possibly could about what I knew about her, you know, our lives together, what would make a good storyline. There was a lot of things that people don't realize that they kind of set up, but or I like to say steer it a certain way. And so, you know, I thought, you know, would have been more in the show just because I was the business partner bestie. And, you know, we had a great relationship. So, you know, I thought for sure that would happen, but it didn't. I wasn't. And they wanted to have more people that were not on her side on the show, because that's what brought the drama. Somebody on her corner is not bringing what they're looking for.
What they're looking for. Okay, Kelly, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move to Ethiopia. Okay. I'm going to move to Ethiopia. You and I are going to go on 90 Day Fiance, because you're going to bring me. We're going to go before the 90 days. We're going to ride this train out.
Okay.
Okay. So, you know, I'm going to Well, I don't think I can survive in Ethiopia. Hold on a second.
What about Cape Verde? I think that's a beautiful destination.
Ethiopia.
I mean,
Debbie,
you
you're
go
funny.
anywhere.
You're funny.
You
We
Debbie.
have to look for Cape Verde. And might I chime in on Gino? My only thought on Gino, blue pills aside, even if he could get it up, do you really think he could lay down a stroke?
No.
Thank you.
No. Did you see the pants he had on when he was talking to his cousin? What's his name? Danny. Pants were way up to his waist. He still didn't have a
His cousin
goddamn
looked more normal than he was. I was like, oh my
Let me
God.
tell you though, I know what he does. That's why he wears that hat all the time.
But did you see when he took the hat off for the wedding photo? Yeah, but did you see when he took the hat off for the wedding photo with the little patch of hair back here?
Yeah.
I just want to just take a razor. Gino, go in a tanning booth, tan that shit, and shave that shit because you're not fooling anybody.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Jasmine to me, I never liked her from the beginning.
No.
I thought she was another Larissa, and I still think she is. Don't get me wrong. I love the Larissa and Coty storyline. But she's another Larissa to me.
She is.
Okay.
Yes, they all are. I mean, they all kind of follow in that.
But the whole thing is, it's no longer believable. Because Debbie used to fuss at me, trust me. Married at first sight, everything. And she goes, Heidi, why are you buying into this bullshit? I'm like, because I'm hoping that they work out.
I'm just very cynical.
That's why 90 Day was a hit, because people felt it was authentic, and it was. It didn't become non-authentic, I think, until COVID. Remember what happened during COVID? Everything up to that point was pretty good, but then COVID, or you have to say a few months before COVID, or even a year, because they start filming in advance. But what you have to understand is their whole show is about other countries and bringing somebody over. They couldn't go in homes. We were filming ourselves with an iPhone, and then
I remember that
stuff in a bag outside for them to pick up. Like, we filmed ourselves on Pillow Talk for the most part.
But can you tell me this? Not what's his name? Dean and his brother. What's his brother? I love his brother. Oh,
Tariq.
Mm-hmm. He called out Tim. Jesus Christ. Tim, come out the closet, okay? Please just come out, because the only one you're fooling is your goddamn self.
My question is, how every female, except for Veronica, said you didn't sleep with me. What are you doing, bro?
Veronica lying, because if she slept with Tim, he had something else, or he had somebody faking. She must have had on a blindfold. Tim is not into women. I'm sorry.
No, here, listen, Heidi, I'm going to beg to differ, okay? Because I know Veronica pretty good, and she's a really decent, good person.
I like Veronica. Don't get me wrong.
No, I didn't think you were doing that. But what I'm saying is, I'm vouching for her, because she's a really good person. She doesn't like fake.
That she and Tim were together, and now he's turned like.
I have been with men back in the day that are now gay. Okay. Time that, and some don't even know they are. And
that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me.
And because they love boobs, and they love, you know, tall.
A lot of gay men love boobs.
They love boobs, and I was in the
What's that?
One of my very first boyfriends that I was with.
Wait.
What is that?
Talking about, you said gay men love boobs?
Yeah, they do.
Cynthia, you're kind of like robotic.
They love female bodies. I mean, that's why I think a lot of men do feel comfortable and love to.
Kelly, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So Cynthia, let me tell you what I thought. Okay, when he was with Veronica, he had an authentic relationship. Okay, when he went to Colombia to meet that young lady, what, 5-6 seasons ago, whatever it was. And he didn't sleep with her, didn't touch her, didn't do anything with her. You know, he met the daughter, he brought the toys. Every relationship he's been in since then, even Louisa, he hasn't touched.
Yeah,
but
that's
have
not
you
normal.
thought?
Like I said, he seems nice, but that's not normal. That's not.
Let me say this. Let's think of this in another way.
Okay.
What if 90 Days came to him and said, "Hey, we kind of have an idea. Everybody thinks you're gay and that and no, listen, hear me out."
Nope.
And they're like,
"You're not him."
So let's play on this a little bit. Why they set him up with Kenny all the time? Why they have them dressing? I mean,
he plays into it a lot. I agree with that.
He does play.
He plays into it a lot.
With the eyeshadow and
all of it. It's
I hope they paying him enough because that.
I can see that. I can see that, especially when he comes out with the eyeshadow on. I'm like, wait a minute.
It's obviously more than what he was getting before, because remember when we were first introduced to him, he did custom firearms for a luxury market.
Yeah.
And he's very talented, but I'm sure that the luxury market kind of tanked for him in this day and age, right? Especially with what he was doing.
Yeah, because
this is easy money.
He's doing Bitcoin on the side.
Right, but this is easy money. He doesn't have to do manual labor and get his mani messed up.
His manicure. Yeah, mani-pedi. Okay. I'm gonna go with that. Cynthia, I'm going to give you.
Well, as much as I love this party, I didn't bring my charger up here, and
my phone gonna die.
Computer's about to die.
Yeah, I know you got, but you know what? Let me just say this
right now.
Let me say this. I've enjoyed having you on, and I love your perspective on things. I really, really do. But as this P. Diddy stuff is breaking, Debbie and I go through this and we cover it. We cover Happily Ever After. We cover Seeking Sister Wives. I mean, Thursdays is just our day just to lay the gauntlet down.
Talk shit, basically, about all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I think that's great. It's like, it's like a Friday. Thank God.
Yeah, it's a Friday, but I'm serious. If you guys want to hang out with us, and I'm serious, we are going to go to Reno in June. We just, Crazy Cat Mom and I've got to set the dates according to my schedule. If you want to go, I can get you free rooms, and we can hang out in Reno, have some fun. But this is what I do. I go out, I have a good time. And when I'm in Vegas, I get rooms and stuff from my friends, but I like staying at the Venetian. Look, Crazy Cat Mom, we stay at the Venetian.
That's a nice one.
Venetian is nice. It's all sweets, but they had some issues recently, but they're good.
But we were just there for Christmas for Bruno, and then I also had rooms at the D on Fremont, and I had rooms at the Pyramid. So it didn't matter. Wherever we landed at, we had a room to pull into and sleep in. Because if we were on this end of the strip and we're tired, we're sleeping. We're on Fremont, we're tired, we're sleeping, go up, we're sleeping.
I bet y'all have fun. I bet that
we have a good time.
For real.
We have a really, really good time. But does anybody have any questions before Cynthia leave? I know you might have some questions. Cynthia, again, tell them about your fitting. You're back in business.
Back in the boob business. I am doing virtual fittings. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see posts. You can go to my link tree in my bio, and there is Breast Friends. You can click on it and book an appointment with me. And I become your breastie, basically. And I have teamed up with Busted Bra Shop in Detroit and also Chicago. and we are going to be touring and doing, hopefully in the future. She's a disabled vet, and we are going to go to some of the Army bases. So we're really excited, and just being able to continue to hopefully keep my house and be able to support myself and get back on my feet and doing what I love doing. So that's pretty much it. And, you know, if you want to come and book an appointment, I am happy to be your breastie. Clearly, I'm not shy.
I told you that I told you God had you, and I mean that. Your aura, everything about you. And I am a really good judge of people. And anybody can tell you that. I am. It's something about you that you know, I was drawn to. I've been following you for quite some time. And the fact that when I did reach out to you, you responded just like that. And that told me a lot about who you are. It's not about your followers or whatever. It's you communicate with the people that reach out to you. And I really appreciate that. And I am so happy that I've really had a chance to talk to you, to interact with you
too. I have a new friend.
I really think it is fun. And Kelly,
I'm gonna tell Kelly first quick. Kelly, she's my Kelly sometimes. She's like me. I'll get this random text out of the blue. It'll be, I just thinking about you. Are you okay?
Yep.
Thank you, Heidi. You're so sweet.
I do. I'm like, hey, just want to check on you. I do. You crossed my mind.
Kelly was like that for me over the past couple of years. We've kind of been there for each other. And he really like, he had that, just this knowing that, you know, I need to reach out right now. And
if you give me a significant date that's in your life, it's like programmed in here. And, you know, I reach out, hey, how are you? I know, you know, this is, how did it go? And you go, don't tell me anything. I'm just checking on you. I just want to make sure you're okay. So, you know, I follow you, and it's just a joy because, and I always, if you go back to my old reviews and look at when I'm reviewing something, I've always had great things to say about you. I said, oh my God, I don't even need to watch the show. I'm just going to watch Cynthia on Pillow Talk. And I'm serious. That is the way I felt about you. And that has never changed.
Well, what you see is what you get.
That's with me.
He knows. I do weird stuff. I like weird things. I had like toy mice that that brought me joy. I bought those. So yeah, I'm kind of out there, and I will come out with those crazy sayings. They're kind of starting to come back. I lost a little bit of my humor just from being, you know, overwhelmed and going through it, but I find it's coming back, and
you're getting back to your normal self. We're both
getting
back there.
And you know what? I want to say thank you, because if you hadn't suggested that I reach out to Kelly, I would never do that. But the fact you said, hey, let's see if Kelly wants to come on. He's fun. And I'm like, okay, I'll do that. I don't, because me, I like to stay unbiased. I don't want to feel that I can't say this because of this one or that one. And that's the way I've always been. Like, I don't try to get close to a lot of people, but I'm not going to lie. But if I tell you, hey, this came across me, I'm going to hit you up first. Hey, this is what happened. I'm going to let you know. What do you have to say? And I'm going to talk to you about it before. I'm not.
And I appreciate that. I respect that.
Yeah, I'm not, you know, I'm not going to say, oh, no, they wouldn't do that. No. Because I'm going to come to you and ask you first.
Like, Cynthia told me, she was like, oh, I want you to come on this thing if you want to do it. I'll trust Cynthia, because Cynthia didn't have to do what she did. 2023 year sucked from the beginning to the end, and we both have like.
Oh,
grown
Kelly, I
and-
was on your side. You need to go back and watch. When we're not even going to discuss
Yeah.
it, but you need to go
like I
back
said,
and
like
watch.
Cynthia didn't have to step up, and I respect that.
Yep.
And I was just like, she was my support system in Georgia, and we just
Mhm.
and it's real. We never, and people that understand that, oh, that's her friend, and Cynthia's a good woman, you know, like
She is, and
We're-
I had a very good feeling
And
about
Kelly's
Cynthia.
good too, and that's
And I
and we're-
didn't realize that Cynthia was the one that got Molly on the franchise. I just
yeah,
like
I didn't
her
know.
energy. I like, even when they were sitting there in pajamas, she had just had her little shirt. I was like, damn, I like this woman. And I'm serious. I don't have to watch the show. And that's the way I felt it. But Dean, I couldn't stand his brother. God knows.
That's so funny. One would either hate one or like the other. They were.
No, I
very-
love Dean. I love
yeah.
Dean.
I heard that.
Okay, I love Dean. I used to live in Virginia Beach, so I love Dean. I didn't buy anything about the girlfriend. I don't give a shit. I felt bad for his daughter with autism, but I didn't really give a shit about him. I love Dean, and I follow Dean. I follow his journey on IG. I don't follow his brother because I don't give a shit about him. But when you find people that you find that are authentic,
Yes.
and that you relate to, that's a lot. And
That's a lot.
I watched, Kelly, I didn't see any until I watched Kiki and Kibitz the day first time you guys went on, and I watched you, and I was like, everything I said about him, I said it's true. He's authentic. He's a true person, and I liked everything about you. I did.
Yeah.
And I know there was a lot of stuff printed about you. I heard what you were saying on Kiki and Kibitz, and I was like, people run with the dumbest shit to make a story.
Look,
but
like I said this today, and I said it in a post before. Common sense is not common anymore, and people really don't use the common sense.
They don't want to. The
think.
more salacious the story, the better it is. I don't do that. I don't. And that's one thing. Me and Debbie, I love Debbie because Debbie was like, I read, but then again, she goes, well, I see this. We look at stuff, I hear, and I'm really, I talk to a lot of different people, and they'll tell you, I have people that deal with the cast on these shows.
Yeah.
And they're what do you want to say, PR people. And they'll tell me certain
we know about them. Yeah.
Yep. And they'll tell me certain things. I was like, but you can't say anything until you get to okay. People are putting all of this stuff out. I don't go, oh no, because then I'll wait. I'm like, okay, will you tell me it's okay? And I'm going to bring out the facts.
Yeah.
I hear all kinds of shit. I don't say shit. I just listen. I'm like, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and I think that for me was I've said before was the hardest thing was which is why I'm so against like In Touch and a lot of these
Man,
I don't read In Touch. I don't do In Touch.
They
Kelly
did
and
us
I
dirty,
both are very
man. They did us dirty.
about it. They're dirty.
They
And
did us dirty. Every day we was reading something new. We was like, wait a minute, what? Where did they get this from?
So
I don't do In Touch. I do read Sarcasm sometimes, but I don't.
Everybody follows the lead. So In Touch, once it's posted something, then you've got
it's like the Holy Grail. They just keep going and going and going.
and they just spread it and they twist it in 10 different ways. So it's like that game where you tell one thing to a friend, the friend tells another friend, the friend tells another friend, and nobody has the facts. I mean, you talk about disparagement, my God. What was out in the media? Never mind. Bye.
Okay, bye. But Kelly, but Kelly. So let me just talk to you for a minute. So with the P. Diddy situation, and I really hope you guys can come back again. And I just, I've been drinking, so let me look. Let me let you guys see. I've been drinking, so I lit a cigarette. Anyway,
It's okay.
I feel like I'm in a casino right now because when I drink, I need to have a cigarette. But let me. So with this P Diddy situation, okay, Cynthia, I still see you. She said, "Tell everybody I said bye."
Now it's
Cynthia, I
frozen.
see you.
It's for her thing is frozen.
Yeah, let me
just drop
drop
her
her.
down.
Yeah, I'm a dropper. I'm a dropper. I'm a dropper.
Yeah,
Okay.
with P Diddy, like I said, I feel from experience,
Okay.
this was a
Really?
big execution. That warrant was just too big, and for this guy not to be in jail right now, there's something's working. Something's going on, and they trying to make it seem like he's the fall guy right now, but he's an informant. I don't care what anybody says. He's an informant, and they grabbed him way before all that. And his lawyer knows that they made a deal. It just, I don't see anybody executing a search warrant and then they're in another state chilling, and they know that he's there and nothing is happening to him. That don't make any sense.
So, do you really believe that he's going to snitch?
Absolutely.
So, okay, so you and I talked before we came live, and we were talking about Sloan Bella. Okay.
Wait.
What?
Wait. Do you think he was putting up a fight and being uncooperative, and that's why the charges came out against his son to squeeze him even more?
Ooh.
They probably had something on him.
Of course they did, but they were holding it back in their back pocket because they're not going to show their whole hand.
It's my thing is they put him in cuffs, right? They took him.
Who?
The son. They just put him in cuffs.
But that was only taking him out of the house. I'm talking about the charge. But don't they do that anyway?
No, listen, they have him in cuffs. They do that, but they have him in cuffs and they let him go.
Right.
Something was worked out. You don't. Well, I executed hundreds of search warrants with FBI too.
Yeah, Kelly's the next.
Everybody is
Retired.
going. Everybody's going. We're bringing you in, even if we have a subject. If we're letting somebody go, because that's not the subject who we wanted.
But if the parameters of the warrant was just to collect evidence, unless somebody was in the house that brandished a weapon and said, "You're not taking me alive," then
they're not going to do that because they already know the cops is coming.
They knew
but my thing is, I don't think that they would want to arrest anybody. They just wanted to collect evidence.
It could be that for evidence, but in the process of that, he should have been locked up because you're going to collect the evidence for the probable cause that you have for the warrant. You just collecting more stuff. That's all, just to see if you had it in there.
Or what if what they're saying online is true, that this warrant was issued to collect the evidence to give to the head person in charge and not for any
it's not
for any like indictment.
What it is all right, whoever got the lead of this case, it's a task force they put together. They put it together.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm just going to use my dialogue. They had whatever DA, district attorney that's drawing up the case and that's putting it together. They like A, B, and C. We're looking for this. We're looking for that. This is where we're going to go. I believe they grabbed them already. They grabbed them already.
Before they executed it, got you. And then he was talking. That's why they grab other people and he's walking out in front of the airport. Got you.
Okay. They got him already, but we don't know about that.
He told them where everything was.
They just went. I think it's off for show.
I think it's IT guy too.
I think it's off for show.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I think it's off for show.
That makes sense.
Name somebody else that's experienced what he just went through, and they're walking around free like that.
Okay. That makes, Debbie, what do you think? That makes sense.
Throughout this whole U.S. history of every criminal in this country, name somebody that's experienced what he's going through right now.
Yeah, but we all know that Diddy is like low-hanging fruit. Obviously, there's a bigger target in mind.
Yeah, and
that's why he's snitching.
Yes. All that was for show. And they got the evidence. It is what it is. And what extra stuff, like you said, maybe they needed more stuff. And he was acting up.
If there is someone higher than Diddy that they're going after, they would also realize that this was for show too, which
they know what's going on. That's why everybody's quiet. Everybody's
Ah.
paying attention. 50 ain't doing what 50 is not saying just to say stuff. You have to read between the lines. Everybody's paying attention.
But let me ask you, Kelly, since you said that. Okay. Since you said that, it's been stated that they're out for bigger fish. But you yourself said when we were talking backstage, you watch Sloan Bella. I watched Sloan Bella, and when I watched it again, it gave me a chill. When I told you we were backstage and they said they're going to stitch his mouth up, to me, that means that they're going to put a hit on him, or they're going to silence him.
You're going to Epstein him.
Yes, you're going to Epstein him.
Or he's not really saying anything. This is P. Diddy. P. Diddy's known to talk his crap. He's been quiet. He hasn't said anything. Nobody's made a press conference about it. He hasn't,
except for Stevie J, which that was just on IG.
Exactly, because they don't have nothing on Stevie. Stevie's going to talk his smack.
Okay.
Unless he's an informant too. People don't understand. Informants act. They got to play the role.
Ooh, I never thought about that.
Yeah, they got to play the role.
Damn, I never thought about that.
Like I said, I think they grabbed him when nobody knew. They had a talk with his lawyer, and they worked out a deal. And for him to do what he had to do, they go the long haul and give this performance and set the tone. He set the tone.
Okay, but his brand. I'm gonna put the cigarette out. His brand is tarnished. All of them.
Oh, it's a done deal.
It's a done deal.
But he was having problems before his brand, before this even happened. Remember with the liquor people that was putting them up, they put the money up and he wanted to do his own thing, and he was already crossing paths with people. So I'm still trying to figure out the Cassie situation, since it was a civil suit. How did that go about? I'm trying to figure out that connection.
Here's my theory on the Cassie situation. Here's my theory. When Cassie filed it, they had already been, checking him out. They've already been watching him. When Cassie filed it, remember he said he was going to fight it. All of a sudden within 7 days, he settled.
Didn't he settle with her the day after, though?
No. It wasn't the day after.
Yeah, it was the day after.
Yeah, it was within 24 hours.
Because they presented it into the thing, and then.
Oh yeah, okay, you're right. You're right. He just shut that down, and then all of a sudden, you have all of these people now that are coming forward that said that she was, art when she was 17. She was ran a train on. Aaron Hall was there, which I already knew he. But God knows I love Aaron Hall. I can't stand Guy, but him. But I like Aaron Hall.
Yeah, he talk about chicks and how he be running through them.
Yes. So when Cassie did that, but when they came out, and this is an official statement that said 3 women and 1 man went to the FBI. They're not saying who went.
They showed one person. Oh well, they grabbed one person for drugs or something. But is that a smoke screen? That's what I'm trying to figure out, man. Stuff was not adding up.
It's not adding up.
Adding up.
And I kept telling people when I went live that day, when I read that affidavit, I said he knew. His attorneys were aware of that. Yeah. But I don't think they knew they were going in as hard as they did, because his kids were at that house.
Yeah. Who leaves their kids at home?
Thank you.
You know it's going to get raided.
It was like
let's just call. Well, is Justin his kid though? So he don't care.
Damn, we going there.
Justin is the one that was the one that was
football player.
Damn.
Wolf,
Justin's
yeah.
daddy, Justin looks just like
It's a
his
security guard,
daddy.
right? Like some
Yeah,
Yes,
bodyguard.
yeah.
Damn.
He looks,
Debbie. Oh,
I'm serious,
And
Kelly.
then
He looks
Christian
just like him.
is begging for validation from Puff. So that tells me Puff don't
And
like
he's
him either.
heavily
Both of them
auto-tuned
are
because he
disposable.
has no talent at all. No talent. He's heavily auto-tuned. I read that affidavit, which I was going to go through Saturday. Christian wants to, be his daddy all over again. No talent. But again,
But then he'd be daddy.
yep. I've never seen a producer that's in every damn video. When he was doing Biggie's videos way back when, I'm like, why the
That's
hell
why-
are
that's why
all
Suge
these
Knight-
videos?
That's why Suge Knight used to get on them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
But let's just talk about, do you think, honestly, let's just look at this, looking at everything, do you think that Suge and P. Diddy played a role in the death of Tupac and Biggie?
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
They got rid of their artists because their artist was trying to go somewhere else
Yep.
and do their own thing.
Yep.
Their talent is leaving.
When Tupac went and he was hooking up with Dre and Snoop, they weren't with Death Row.
No.
Biggie wanted to leave. That's why he was out on the West Coast. All of a sudden, Diddy had to go with him. And I believe when that guy said that Biggie gave him $1 million, Dittler gave him $1 million to take him out. I believe that. And Suge, I believe that. And when Suge told him and said that he said that Brother Love won't cut it in here, Suge knows a lot. And I'm surprised he hasn't snitched yet. There's a lot of people that know a lot of shit. And when it comes down to it, Diddy is going to save himself.
Yeah.
But I believe he's snitching.
He's already doing it. He's
saving himself.
Those pictures of him talking, he's talking on the phone with his lawyer, talking about, they're making me look bad. What are we doing? I got to play this off, blah, blah, blah. That, like, when you in that bracket, they're going to notify your lawyer. They let you know, yo, we're coming.
Yep. And that's what I kept saying. I said he knew he was going to be hit. I don't think he knew he was going to hit, but everybody was talking about the LA and Miami raid. No one was talking about New York. I said, baby, they hit all his properties. They hit them. But the Cali one.
My thing is, I want to know what did they take out of there? Because they walked out with stuff. What are you taking out of there?
Computers.
I think his IT guy. Let me tell you what I think. I think his IT guy that had all of this access and the one that they thought could erase and hide shit, they done hit him already. He done gave them every
because
place
in the warrant, you got to spell out what you want in the warrant. You just don't take stuff. You have to.
They done hit him, and he done told them they found all these hidden cameras. They done hit this guy, and I kept saying, Diddy knew he was being raided. His attorneys were notified.
Yeah. You just don't pick up stuff. That's not how it works. You got to label in the warrant what you're picking up.
Yep. And everybody is being held and talked to and questioned, but he's pacing out front of the Miami airport.
Because the cops didn't want to talk to him. They didn't want to talk to him. And I feel he told his mule to bring something so that it would look good to have at least one person taken into custody. But I did find it strange that the officials there were talking to everybody with the exception of Puff.
Yep. But him.
It's clear as day.
People are not putting this together. And I've seen all of these, all these salacious little thumbnails with fake shit. I'm like, nope. But people didn't listen to Kanye. Mm-hmm. And I said a long time ago, I said, Jag is crazy. I said, but some of the shit she's saying.
I just want to know, how does she know most of this stuff? I can't see her being in a room for everything.
No, she has been in the industry, when she was and I do believe that Common did what she said she did, but she knows a lot, a lot of stuff. And whether she's heard it through industry officials, but everything she's saying, but they label her as crazy.
Yeah.
They label Kanye as crazy. They label Cat Williams as crazy. Anyone that speaks, Ice Cube came out years ago and said he is not part of the machine. He will not be part of the machine.
He wrote by himself. You know, he's always doing his own thing. He's doing his basketball league. He's doing his own thing. You don't see him rolling hard like that with other people. He'll support here and there, but he's always by himself.
But Ice Cube, who is the most respected person, well, as far as for him to come out and make that statement, and this was a year ago, a year and a half ago, he says, I'm not part of the machine. I won't be part of that machine. I'm not part of that clique. It makes you think, what the hell was going on when this man had to make this statement?
How do you feel about Kevin Hart?
I think Kevin Hart, let me tell you, I don't like Kevin Hart. Let me tell you why I don't like Kevin Hart. He had his wife that worked to put him through, to support their family so he can pursue his career. I believe that once he got to a certain status, you know, they all do the same thing. They go with the white women, the whatever, the Asian, no offense to anybody in the chat. But I believe that Kevin Hart sold his soul. And I do believe what Cat Williams had to say. I don't think I think Kevin Hart is funny, but he's not on Cat Williams' level. Cat is Cat. Cat is a comedian. Cat and I've always held Cat and Bernie Mac in the same esteem.
Yeah, I didn't know all these people didn't get along with. I mean, was jealous of Bernie Mac. I didn't know that.
Yes. So I saw Cedric the Entertainer and Samoa in Norfolk, Virginia. This was 2000 something. I forgot. Samoa was, she was just coming into it, and Cedric had her on his bill. She was funny as shit. The Kings of Comedy, I got to see them in Richmond.
Okay.
I don't care who came out first. Bernie Mac was the showstopper.
That's what everybody's saying.
So when Bernie said, they're scared of me, they won't give me a show, then he got his own show. Bernie Mac was a comedian. When I hear Cat Williams speak on Bernie Mac and Dave Chappelle speak on Bernie Mac, they're talking about a comedian, a guy that he didn't give a fuck. He didn't care about what the industry, he was going to be him. And that's one thing that nobody except for Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, I'm even going to say, what's his name? I can't remember his name right now. They hold that. They're going to be themselves. They are real. They are authentic. Bernie Mac left this world too soon.
Yeah.
That man he is, and every time I find a clip of Bernie Mac or Cat Williams, I share it. Bernie Mac was the man. He was the man. And when I saw him on Def Comedy Jams.
Yes, I saw him on there too with the colors.
I remember when he came out, he had that. I was like, who the fuck is this little nerdy person?
Yeah, I was like, I hope he'd be funny. And then he came out dancing and doing his thing. Yeah.
I saw Chris Rock there. And you know,
everybody was on Def Jam.
Yeah.
Everybody.
So in Houston, we had a comedy club. I saw when George, whatever his name is, I saw all of these comedians before they became the way they are now. It was before they hit the Improv. It was the Houston Comedy something. It was on Richmond. I would see all of these comedians come through. And then to see how their progress, I saw George Lopez. I saw the little fat guy, the little roly-poly guy. What's his name?
Fifi? No. What's this? I know you're talking about.
Oh my God. Oh,
it's
not Jimenez, but he's like short, fat, roly-poly. He came through there. And then the next time you see them, they're on the Improv. We have a Houston Improv. And then they keep growing.
Mm-hmm.
So my first time seeing George Lopez, he was skinny. He was funny as shit. He came back again. Next time I saw him, they keep getting, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. His name is on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of his name. Little short, fat, roly-poly guy. But I can't remember his name. But he was funny as shit. Now when you see them, but I've never seen Bernie Mac until I saw him, the Kings of Comedy. I've watched him on other, shows, Def Comedy, whatever. But when you saw him in Def Comedy, I said, it doesn't matter whether he started at the beginning or the end. He was the show. When I saw Cedric and Samoa in Norfolk, or Chesapeake, it was at Norfolk. But Cedric he wasn't as big as he is now. Samoa was starting out. She was funny as shit. Cedric was funny. But, you watch these people as they grow, and it's like, I don't like Steve Harvey. Never like Steve Harvey. Ever like Steve Harvey. Ever.
Well, Steve, we need a whole nother day to talk about that dude because
Do you like Steve Harvey?
Hell no.
Okay.
My thing is, how are you going to get love advice and you're on your third marriage and you cheat on every wife?
Every wife.
And they eating it up. Oh, man, shut up.
Is it
act like a man? What is it? Think like a man. Act like what's
Heidi? Is it the Iglesias guy, the fat comedian, or is it
that's
Crawford?
Him. Iglesias, that's him.
Oh, Fluffy.
Yeah.
Yes, Fluffy. Him.
Whatever.
Iglesias. Hi, Sassy Susie. But Kelly, I'm telling you, it's just when I'm watching these, it's like a domino effect.
What's her name? That psychic said it was more going to come out this year.
Sloan Bella.
She says more going to come out the later of the year, so we just got to wait.
I didn't know you watched Sloan Bella till we were talking backstage.
Mm-hmm.
She's really good. So what do you think about the Kim Porter situation? I'll be back. I need to run and get. Hey, Debbie, carry that for me. I need to go to the restroom.
Okay. What do you think about Kim Porter?
What about Kim Porter? Like, it was crazy that she channeled her and told her all the business. I believe something happened because how does lady know all that, the details and stuff? And she called it for the week, unless she's an informant too. I don't know.
Somebody could be feeding information to Sloan.
True.
She could be part of the conspiracy.
That was too detailed that she knew the time frame of when they was going to do whatever.
Lucky guess.
Oh, really? That's what we call it? Okay.
I deflate all the balloons over here, so don't worry. I don't know. They've been investigating Puff for like a decade. Everybody's saying that Jay's gonna be next.
She said 3 years he'll be next, but I see that happening because I see Beyonce separating herself from him.
Does she know how to be on her own? She always needs somebody.
No, she know how to be on her own.
I doubt it.
I mean, she had the group. She started her solo career, dating him. He pushed it.
No, she needs a strong male figure to do her dirty work for her. She had her dad first.
Mm-hmm.
Then Jay. Who gonna be next? Blue?
No. Probably her mother.
I don't know.
All right, well, I'm gonna go lay down.
Okay. We've
Let her know.
traumatized you enough for the day.
It was very entertaining. That's what I would say. Very, very, very entertaining. I did not see this.
Sorry. Do you need me to send you the video?
No,
Do you
I
need me to send you the
respect
video?
the realness. I respect the realness. I don't like the fake stuff. I just didn't know. She didn't warn me, And I was like, okay, I'll go, whatever, because I did the Kiki thing with her. She was like, come on, Kiki. I said, all right. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, hey, whoa. Then you threw on the audio.
Oh, okay, Kelly. I can send it to you if you want to hear it.
We good. I'm all right.
Are you sure?
No,
But I'm gonna let you know about the dates, and you let me know.
Let me know
If you want to hang
you
out.
have my number. You can hit me up anytime.
Okay.
That'd be my number too.
Yeah, I have your number. But I will definitely let you know. And thank you, and let you know that you're welcome to come back
Sure,
anytime. And since you know what our Thursday nights consist of,
next time, just start day drinking. I usually start around 10:30, but today I didn't because I wanted to be on my best behavior.
I hear that.
I just drank tonight for the first time, and I don't know how long I've had drinks on Thursday because I'm off tomorrow. So
But
Kelly,
thank you for having me on. Let me know when you want me back on, and I'll jump back up. It was very
I'll let you know. Thank you, Kelly, and have a good evening,
ladies.
everybody. Thank you, Kelly. Bye.
Bye.
Debbie, we traumatized Kelly, Debbie.
You traumatized Kelly.
Debbie, we traumatized Kelly.
I was on good behavior today because I knew we were having guests.
But you made me drink.
I didn't do anything of the sort. I drink every week here, and you haven't drank not once. And then all of a sudden today, you decided you was going to indulge. And I don't know why. I blame it on the stress of year end.
Oh my God. Did you see his face when I played that video?
It was horrified. It was as if it was being done to him at that point. Like he was feeling it in his belly.
Oh my God. I feel bad. You told me, I sent him a message. I texted him. I said, hey, Kelly, it's Heidi. When you get a chance, can you please just call me? I want to tell him, but.
Yeah, but you can't verbalize
I was going to
exactly what this is. You just have to watch a few samples.
Well, Debbie, Cynthia enjoys her time with us, okay?
Yeah.
Her phone died.
We're harmless.
She was like, tell him I'm sorry. I'm sorry my phone was dying.
Listen, I had to charge up my phone while we were sitting here.
Okay, so we're going to have to pick a topic the next time we get Kelly on. And we're going to make sure he was a good sport. He was really a good sport.
Yeah, they both were.
I think that video, Cynthia's always going to be a good time. But I think that video with Meek Mills and P. Diddy did him in. That was it.
Yeah.
And then to find out about Will Smith.
Yeah. A lot of balloons were popped with him today. I feel bad.
I think we took his cherry.
Well, I was about to say, we just told him that Santa Claus don't exist, but okay, you want to be taking cherries. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God. But he says he likes the real, he likes the authentic. So that makes me feel good.
Yeah.
How do you feel, Debbie?
Inebriated, but okay.
Look, I actually brought the bottle of wine, okay, because I got tired of getting up. Shit. Now I'm tired of drinking. I started hiccuping. And when I drink, I normally drink like liquor, not wine. And that's when I'm in Vegas. that damn wine made me start hiccuping and shit. I'm like, God damn. Then I needed to light a cigarette. Girl, that's what I got off camera for. I went looking for a damn cigarette. I'm like, I know I have cigarettes in here someplace.
You need to set up your station better.
You know what, Debbie? I don't drink when I'm on live on Thursdays. And when I smoke, I really it's when I'm drinking, and I've been drinking, so I'm smoking. I've been drinking, I've been smoking, grinding on that wood, grinding.
Oh, where's Kelly to see this?
So, I have. What else do you need? Oh, we need to talk about sister wives, real quick.
Wait, what are your thoughts on Aoki Lee Simmons? Being a sugar baby.
I think it's disgusting that she's with this 65-year-old fucking man. How old is she? 21?
Yeah, 21.
21.
Mm-hmm.
But when she did that video with her dad and said that if he don't increase her allowance, that she was going to get a sugar daddy. I think she already had the sugar daddy. And I think it's quite fucking disgusting.
She's in her 20s. Live your life.
With a 65-year-old?
It goes real quick.
That's probably taking Viagra. Unless she marries him, she's not getting his money. So
no, what I mean is it's a quick, 1, 2, 3 juke. If her pelvic muscle is developed, it's easy money. Go ahead, girl. The sad thing is that I don't think she's getting compensated, because she sat there in that video and said, I like Cartier, I like Bulgari, if she had to sit there and say that, that means that she hasn't gotten any presents.
I think that she
couldn't even get a crepe.
I think she's got a few issues. I really do. So let's just read quick sister wives. Seeking sister wives. I think Garrett is a piece of shit, as we see that we now know that Danielle is pregnant. And I don't think that him and what's her name? The one from Natalia are together anymore, because now he's entertaining a Muslim woman from Detroit. I think that the creep and his wife that went to the woman's house, I can't even think of their names right now.
Stephanie, Becky, and Justin.
Yes, but Stephanie went to the house. She wants to be with the friend. Next week, we see that Stephanie meets with him, and she wants to hug. You know what? I'm so sick of these goddamn shows. I'm sorry.
Oh no!
I can't even think straight no more. Shit!
That happens when you hear clapping balls.
Girl, the clapping balls is not what got me. What got me is the fact that I ran out of my Snoop Dogg, so I had to get another wine, and I went from a red to a white, and it's like fucking me up right now. So I need to concentrate. Look, I need to concentrate. I ran out of Snoop Dogg. And I was saving that Snoop Dogg, but I kept drinking and drinking. I'm not drinking on Thursdays, but I don't have to go to work tomorrow because I'm off. So I don't mind doing it. So anyway. Oh, Debbie. You are so cynical on these shows, and now I'm starting to see things through your eyes. I have no optimism on any of these shows anymore.
But that tells us that they're not doing a good job. No, but they're not doing a very good job of telling us a story. They're just not. And it's disappointing. This is supposed to be entertainment.
Well, in a way it is, but when I noticed, like you said, that she was pregnant, and you can see it in the confessional now, that she's pregnant. And when I think about talking out of both sides of your mouth, she talks on a corner. Her mouth is crooked. And I'm like, how the fuck do I trust anything that's coming out your mouth? Because it's crooked.
Listen, you leave Danielle alone. Danielle went and got her a baby so that she could get support for another 18 years. You leave her alone.
They're waiting for you to do Married at First Sight tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. It's the last of the season, the last 2 shows of the season.
So how's Married at First Sight going? Because I didn't even watch this season because I was pissed off with the last 4 seasons.
Oh, I don't watch American Married at First Sight. This is
you
Australia.
mean Australia? Okay, got you.
Yeah, that's the good one.
Got you. Okay,
That's the good one. So yeah, that's over until next year. So
okay, so
anyone who wants to hear about it, just come on over to our channel tomorrow.
Yes. What shows did you watch this week that you because I'm tired of Jasmine and Gino. I hope this is the end of their story. I'm sick of let me tell you, Jasmine and Gino. I'm sick of Rob and Sophie. We know they're not together. Jasmine is actually in Miami. She's living in Miami. We still haven't seen Angela. And I was trying to steer away from the Angela conversation, but Cynthia don't give a fuck. She just
child.
So, what do you think about the Kobe and?
What's the update on Kobe? Because I feel like I'm not up to date on Kobe and that girl.
Here's what I think about Kobe. His friends were telling him that most guys that marry outside of their culture, religion, they always come home and marry an African woman, but he was taking up for Emily. I really think that Emily, that one part when she was asking, she was like, well, what did you guys talk about? He said, just guy talk. And she's going, tell me about it. First of all, I think that was it was a setup because, even though his friends were talking about Emily, he defended her.
Yeah.
But I think Emily is, she's going that they're trying to change his mind and make him feel negative. Kobe defended Emily. I don't like the Mahmoud and Nicole situation. Nicole makes it hard for me to feel any sympathy for her because she made a big deal about Mahmoud looking at this woman who he was probably surprised to see with her hijab on and not expecting to see somebody from his country or his culture there. And she made it like this big thing. And I think I can't stand her. She's a mannequin. I really can't. I am sick of Ashley and Manuel. I think that Manuel is using her for a green card. I've come to that conclusion.
He should use all the Americans.
Yep, I've come to that conclusion after watching this episode, the last few episodes. And then we have who did we have? Because I actually put them in my brand because I wanted to show everybody who we were discussing. Ed and Liz, we know that they're over with. They're done. The mom says that she likes him and, they've come a long way.
That was a whole lie. They paid a bonus to say that.
Yep, that was bullshit. Rob and Sophie, I'm done. I'm over them. Done over them. When I look at Manuel, I can't drop us. His eyes told me everything I needed to see. It's about a green card. I like him. Ashley, even when the deacon told her that she should not reveal all about herself, she wants to go in with guns blazing. You're meeting somebody for the first time. You don't tell them anything about everything. You spoon feed them. That's what he was basically telling her. But you know how she is. She's got a girl, shut the fuck up. You $100,000 in debt and you're supposedly a witch. Shut the fuck up. Okay. So Debbie, what do you think about these couples?
I don't think anything about them, to be honest. I think 90 Day needs to do better. I think they need to stop having overlapping shows. I think they need to give us a break between shows. Like, why am I sitting here excited that MILF's Manor 2 is coming back? Why am I excited about that? It's just ridiculous. Oh, wow. Is this starting up again?
Yeah, don't even ignore that. They got them. They have them. They have them. They have them. They have them. It's just dumb shit. That's why I don't even acknowledge shit like that. And I want to wish Danny a happy birthday today, even though it's not her birthday, but she's claimed her birthday. But
Okay.
and what is it? Rapper. Okay, he's hitting from the channel. Okay, I just want to make sure.
I'm glad he made it plural though, because I didn't want to be left out.
Thank you. See, when people like that do shit, it's dumb. So you don't acknowledge stupidity, because that's stupidity, and that just shows who they are. They're a bunch of assholes.
Wow.
Completely.
It's funny. It's funny that they put a black man as their picture and sending
they're
that.
supposed to be Michael Jackson. Your mama, your grandma, your daddy, your sister, your cousins. And what else can I say? I think I saw a video of you sucking on your mother's tit at the age of 21 and eating her clit. There we go.
Oh my. That's a lot.
Of course. I told you I can get just as ignorant as they can.
That's a lot.
I don't play that.
Deborah Bess, yes. On the commentary zone where I do commentary with Jamal, we have been doing
Math commentary zone, please. Can you drop the commentary zone in
They
here,
did. Saw it earlier.
I need them to drop it again.
Oh, okay. But yeah, Deborah, we do we're wrapping up the season. Last 2 episodes. It will be crying tomorrow, honestly, because this season was a joy. It gave everything. Was not disappointed. It was total trash.
Okay.
But we loved it.
I just want to say one more thing. And Rapper, if you bring your ass into my chat again, you and your mother and your daddy.
No. No, la la la.
No. Okay, I'll be good because I can get just as ignorant as they can.
I know, but we're not sinking to those levels.
No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not.
We're above that.
No, we're not. No, we're not. So anyway, on Saturday, I have Heather Teague's mother. I spoke to her today. My God, this case is really intriguing. Heather Teague has been missing as of April 25th for 29 years. And she is sending me all kinds of stuff right now. And she's going to come on and we're going to discuss her daughter and the circumstances of her disappearance. And I am just, she has sent me all kinds of stuff.
Wait, this is Heather from Love After Lockup?
No, this is the woman that went missing 29 years ago.
Oh my goodness.
So her daughter was like a confidential informant, and it's just a whole lot. I've talked to her today for like an hour, and I'm going to speak with her again tomorrow. But we're going to come on Saturday, and this is her story, the journey she has been on, and we're going to have a conversation about that. So I'm looking. I hate to say, you know how you hate to say you're looking forward to something. But
Well, yeah. You're looking forward to talking about it, but not like the topic itself. You're not. You know. Yeah.
Wait a minute. So Heather's IG was taken down. Which IG? She has like 4 or 5 of them. That's another begging motherfucker. She's always begging people for clothes, for shoes. I don't get how these people just beg for shit. Hi, Colleen. Thank you for the suit. I mean, look. I sit there and I watch, and I watch people and I listen. Heather from Love After Lockup. She's claiming that she's been looking for jobs. She's looking for this, but then she has this one sponsor. Her name is Nicole. She's forever sending her shit. This woman wants nothing from you but your money. She's not looking for a job. She's never getting her baby. She's a drug addict. She never had prenatal care. And you guys are believing this shit. I know you feel sorry for her, but I don't. She's a piece of shit. So I don't get it. And then I hear about, oh my God, you know what? I'm not even going to get into this because people have good hearts and people take advantage of these people because they give them sob stories. And it's sad. It's sad to see how people get sucked into this. And then she goes on live. I don't know what happened to my sponsors, but she needs to have new clothes. She needs to have she's breastfeeding. Nobody's giving that baby your goddamn milk. This child was in NICU because of your drug use. What are you pumping for? Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm sorry. But this is the shit that I be watching, and I'm like, are we serious? And they're funding her because they feel sorry for her, but she's never done anything to help herself. She's a mother of 4, and she's planning on that, but you have no access to your kids except for your younger child. The state right now is allowing you to see this baby because he's in foster care. That shit's going to come to an end as well.
How many children does she have?
4.
Wow.
Her mom has 4 kids. I don't like anything about Dylan either. Dylan's a fucking criminal. I've interviewed Dylan's girlfriend, Marissa, the ex-friends. Me and Amber interviewed them. Dylan is a fucking criminal. Point blank, period.
But he's cute, though.
So is Rob. He's cute, but he's gay for pay. Okay, and?
I don't know. I think Dylan has cuter eyes.
I think so, too. Now that you mention that, Dylan does have cuter eyes.
Yeah.
But, oh my God, Debbie, we have had a night. What do you think? How did you think it went? We've been live for 3 hours and 8 minutes. What do you think? How do you think it went? What do you think we need to change up? What do you think we need to change up?
Why do we need to change anything?
Thank you. Well, I don't think we need to change anything.
We're not like a professional show. We come here to have cocktails.
We come here to have cocktails and have fun and talk shit. And I think we did.
Yeah. But I bet you anything that the next time Kelly gets invited on the show, he's going to preview it first.
No, I'm just gonna let it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna let him know. Hey, Kelly, but you know what? Anything that goes on or kicks off with Diddy, I'm bringing Kelly on. I keep forgetting when he and I were talking, because we were talking for like 15 minutes before you came in. And I don't know why I keep forgetting Kelly's a retired officer from New York. I keep forgetting that. He says, Heidi, do you realize in order for them to get that warrant? I said, my God, Kelly, I keep saying that. No one listens.
I listened to you. I agreed with it. I agreed with it.
But I'm telling you, in order for them to go in the way they did, they had to have evidence. And he was telling me, he goes, I went before a judge 3 times. I didn't know the guy's name, so he did a Jane Doe, and he had to give a complete description. And he said, in order for them to hit that, and no one's talking about the raid on his New York property. I said, Kelly, no one talks about that. He's a Heidi that hit 3. I know they did, but everybody's talking about LA, Miami. No one's talking about the
because
raid
that's what the media wants us
in
to
New York.
focus on.
It started at the 2nd. Am I saying it right? The 2nd district or the Southern district?
The Southern district.
The Southern
in New York,
district.
yeah.
I would say 2nd. The Southern district. For them to get that type of warrant, they had to have proof. They had to, and for them to hit that house the way they did in California, that's where they knew those guns were. They had to hit it. And like I kept telling y'all, P. Diddy, the diddler, knew he was going to be raided because they had already contacted his attorney. Nobody believed me. Kelly came in. Everybody else was talked to on the plane. He's outside walking back and forth. I said his attorneys were notified about that raid. I don't think they knew how they were going to go in, but they were quite aware. But they were going to hit those properties. They knew. Hi, Doreen. Girl, you are late and we are getting ready to get off. I'm going to... Girl, you don't want... Oh my God, Crazy Cat Mama says she's going to karaoke with Kelly and she's going to have sex.
Wait, what?
Is that what I just saw? Oh, she's going to karaoke with Kelly. I want to sex you.
No, she wants to sing that song. Let's just, yeah.
To the TikTok, you don't stop. To the...
Oh my God.
You don't stop. Ooh. Yes, he's Idris prepared. He's Idris prepared. Girl, when we played that ball slapping, that was it for him. Kelly was gone. Debbie,
Poor thing.
You were wrong for doing that to Kelly.
Wait, what? Wait, what? I don't control this show. I was sitting here eating and drinking.
You were wrong for doing that. Well, Kelly, because I told him we were backstage. He goes, no. I said, I'm going to send it to you. He was like, okay. And then Cynthia said, no, let's just play it on live. Okay.
God bless Cynthia. She's my everything.
Poor Kelly. Poor Kelly. But I enjoyed it. And I've already had a bath. So I can just climb right in my bed. Guys, Debbie, what else you got to say, baby?
Nothing, because I've run out of both drinks, my cookies, and most of my grapes.
Kelly's going to come back again.
Yeah.
Kelly will be back again. And so will Cynthia. And like I said, I was waiting for her to finish with her court case. And as you see, April 2nd, court case is over. She's able to do her virtual fittings again for bras. So I'm very happy for her. And that's what I was waiting for April 2nd. So, and once we talked after her court date, but I know she does, you know, they go on with Kiki and Kibitz, and I didn't want to do the Kiki and Kibitz stuff, and I like their show, but I just wanted us to have fun and just enjoy it. Oh my God. Look, girl, would you stop? You
Huh?
horny ass old woman.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
At least you thinking about sex again. God damn. But please. So I see I've missed a couple of lives today. So I'm going to be listening as I'm going to sleep. And I would definitely. Is Maria live right now? I don't know. It says, wait a minute, she went live at 5:26. I'm gonna have to check it out. Anyway, I will definitely talk to you later. I am going to get Kelly and Cynthia on again. Just depends what we want to talk about. And I enjoy having them. Debbie, did you enjoy having Kelly and Cynthia?
I had fun, but the next time I will not be on good behavior. I will be assuming
I
day
told you to
drinking
be
and-
yourself.
No, it's their first time. Didn't want to scare them.
Cynthia is fun. Kelly says he likes real people. So he is real people. Hi, Bane. Pain like Bane. Nice to see you. I have a new channel that I've been watching. It's called The Crime Diaries. I'm going to bring him up Saturday or Sunday so you guys can meet him. He does some really good stuff. So it's The Crime Diaries. Hold on a second. Let me drop the link so you guys can go check him out. His commentary and his narration is great. So check him out. The Crime Diaries. I'm going to bring him up probably Saturday or Sunday, but you get to talk to him. You get to meet him. He was doing just uploads, and he reached out to me. It was funny. He goes, "I like your take on a lot of these dramas." So like, I'm just going to tell you what I say and what I see. Oh, wait a minute. She says, I ain't even thinking about sex. He is arm candy. Girl, you are becoming a full-fledged goddamn sugar mama. Look at this.
Where's she getting that from?
I don't know.
Heidi.
I don't know. But you know what? I'm going to, seriously, we need to talk sometime this weekend and look at our dates for Reno so I can look at rooms and everything else. And I'm going to see if Kelly and Cynthia are able to make it. If not, they might want to meet us in Vegas, but that's what we're going to do. So I can
Are
get
you going
these
to
rooms.
Reno or Vegas? Which one?
I want to go to Reno in June. I don't want to be in Vegas in June. I want to go to Reno. Look, I want to go to Reno. I haven't been to Reno since it's been a year. I went not this past October before last. I just want to go to Reno. I'm tired of Vegas. Well, I'm not tired of Vegas. I just want to go to Reno. I just want to go to Reno. So that's what I told Crazy Cat Mama. It was either San Francisco, Reno, or where else were we thinking? But I want to go to Reno. And then I'm traveling next week. Debbie, I'm going to do Thursday. Let me just see how my schedule works. I think I'm lax on Thursday, but I am traveling. I will be in nobody needs to know where I'm at. I'm traveling. So Thursday, I think I can do Thursday. I'm just going to set that time aside. And then I won't be able to go live again until either Saturday afternoon or Sunday morning because I'm traveling Friday and I'm going to be tired as shit. But let me check Thursday and let you know we're going to go live this Thursday coming up, but I'll be traveling. I leave early Monday morning. So let's see what we do. Connecting room. Oh my gosh, she wants to connect the room with Kelly. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Crazy Cat Mama, I thought we were going to share a room, but if you want to be the connecting room with Kelly, you can be by yourself. You're not old enough for Kelly, but you go ahead and do what you want to do.
Oh my. It's cooler in the summer. Okay.
There she goes. We tired of Vegas. I haven't been to Reno. And when I went to Reno the last time, I had Kayla with me. So, we did, but this time it's just me, and I just want to I didn't party the way I wanted to because I had to make sure my granddaughter was okay. I wanted to make sure I was in a room at a certain time, and I didn't really do me. Now, I don't have my granddaughter, and anybody that can tell you when I'm in Vegas, my first priority is my granddaughter. And I'm running back and forth, back and forth. So this last trip to Vegas was kind of different when myself and Danny and Cat Crazy Cats, I wasn't running back and forth and making sure and bringing. So it was different, but I'm ready now. Yes, I am. I'm coming to see you. So I love you guys. Debbie, anything? Because I'm getting ready to go to bed.
To bed. Yes.
Too bad. Guys, thank you so much. Debbie, I had a great time.
I had fun.
But I want you to be you. I don't want you to feel that you have to hold back. This is as much my show as it is yours. I don't want you to feel that you have to hold back on being you.
I was me. I ate and I drank. And then deflowered Kelly. So, hey, it was a fabulous night.
You deflowered Kelly. Kelly just texted me. Hey, hold on. Let's see what he says. Hold on. Oh my God. He says, you guys are he goes, wait a minute. I am shocked, but let me know when we're doing the next one.
See, you got to ease him in slow. See, he ready for another dose. He's hooked. Give him 3 shows and he'll be listening to them balls slapping without cringing.
But you know what I wanted to say about, OJ Simpson, no matter what you guys say or think about him.
Thank you, Tracy.
OJ Simpson is a father, a grandfather, and this man is now deceased.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think OJ did it.
At this point, I don't care.
I don't.
And the thing is, he was at one point during the trial, he was just there on the screen. But then when I met him at the hotel, he suddenly became a very real person. And he had demons, but don't we all? Rest in peace, OJ.
Demons. We all have
condolences to the family.
Condolences. And also we lost Lou Gossett Jr. this week.
Oh yeah. Was it?
Yep, we lost Lou Gossett Jr. But I couldn't believe that Caitlin Bruce, you piece of shit.
Don't give that person any more airtime. Not worth it.
Riddance. What the fuck's wrong with you? I couldn't believe that shit when I saw it. Anyway, thank you, guys. We appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with us. I really had a good time. And check out Cynthia and her sizing. She's doing great things, and I'm so happy for her. She looks better. She looks relieved. She's got she can't talk about it, but the fact that she's back in business tells me a lot.
That's cool.
Debbie, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Mazel tov, Slante. And see all of my Math Australia heads tomorrow. Bring your notes. We're going to make this last show of 2024 awesome.
Oh my God, Debbie, is it going to be really, really good? So what time is Mass Australia tomorrow?
Noon your time.
Oh, shit. Well, I was planning on, let me tell you, I'm going to take tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm calling in. I haven't scheduled it, but I'm calling in. Look, I'm calling in to say, hey, I'm taking the day. Here is Kelly Brown's IG.
Kelly who?
Y'all don't be messing with Kelly now.
That's focused at you, crazy cat mama.
Yeah, y'all don't be messing with Kelly, okay? Kelly is a good man. Even though he wouldn't stand up so we can read the package. It's okay.
Look, we have more time with that.
Oh no, I'm gonna go back and look for some scenes in the season I didn't watch and see can I check out the package.
Oh, there you can see it in his IG.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th row down, middle picture. He's actually standing. And then the row below that, he's in his shorts. Crotch shot. There's several examples here.
Wait a minute. I see is that the one with the dog?
Yeah. Is that his brother?
Kelly.
Who's this?
Wait a minute. Let me
family. Okay.
Nice family.
Where are people from? I should have asked him that.
I think Kelly's from the islands. I really do. But
what's his last name?
Brown. But he's from look at him in his uniform. Look at him when he was younger. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna tell him I need you to stand up.
Or at least move the dogs.
Hold on. I'm gonna say, Kelly. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna put a thing on here. I'm gonna say, can we move the dogs? Okay, hold on. Can we move the dogs?
His mom is pretty.
He's a nice person. Oh, I see him standing up right there with the women. God damn, they're big. Okay. Anyway. Heidi. I like Kelly. I really do. Who is this woman right here? Oh, they're talking about Selena. Okay, so that's you guys have Kelly's IG now. Girl, we don't want your man. Yeah, I saw the dog in the crotch. I just told him, can we move the dog?
Yes, everybody go to his IG page and start a crotch assessment and then come back here next week and just let us know what your rankings are.
Girl, he posted a picture with him and Stevie J on IG.
Look at that little weasel.
Look at that nose. Look at his little web fingers. Oh my God, that nose. And his eyes look crossed. Oh. Look, I'm going to put run, Kelly, run. Run, Kelly, run. Run, Kelly, run. All right, let me stop. Kelly's, I like Kelly. He's in Brooklyn.
Oh, he moved back up there?
Yeah, he's back in New York. So anyway, guys, we're going to get out of here. Debbie and I have had laughs. We made Kelly cringe. I hate that. We heard the balls clapping, slapping, everything. I always liked him on 90 Day. Tracy, I did too. I really did. Girl, I'm trying to check the package out for you. Okay, I was only checking for you, but if you don't want me to look, I won't look. Debbie,
No, we've got a whole week to assess and determine measurements, length, girth, stamina, whatever you can see in the pictures. Make it up and bring it next week.
I'm here to help you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys be nice, I'll bring Kelly back next week or the week after next. Okay. Let's think of some topics that we want Kelly to discuss. It can be
balls slapping.
We can be putting on a uniform and he can pretend that he's still a cop, but he's retired. Or we can just say, we'll think of some things because Kelly is a nice man. And as a matter of fact, he's a very good looking man at that. And Crazy Cat Mama, I'm going to have to keep an eye on you if Kelly does come to Reno because I don't want you to go to jail for assault and battery, okay? Or for some sexual assaults, okay? Just got to go. Debbie, I love you. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying, Michelle. You got to know what the package looks like before you touch it.
Gracie. Oh my God.
Gracie, the eggplant. I'm serious. My eyes go straight. If a man walks to the front, that's telling me he's hip, holding, and packing. Now, he may be a little standoffish, but we got to make sure we get the full picture. But I love you guys. I really do. Thank you for enjoying your time with myself, Debbie, Cynthia, and Kelly. Cynthia sent me a message. She says, send me something so I can run it, so I can post it. I said, no, we're good. I just want to have fun. I want us to be us and not have to worry. People that come, they join, whatever. But that's just me. Debbie, I love you and I appreciate.
I love you too.
Everything that you bring. And I didn't want to add their names because, they got some crazy people out there. But Cynthia told me she didn't really give a shit. But still, I waited until now. But Cynthia says, you already know I don't care. I like who I like and whoever, I don't care. But I didn't want a bunch of bullshit going on. So I added her because she asked me, she goes, how come I don't see anything with our names on it? And that's when I did the post on IG to add their names. But, we're good. Who is coming to Reno for Crazy Cat Mama? Can we just talk about the dates first? And then we can look at the rooms and see the situation before. Girl, get off the goddamn internet. You know what, Debbie, I love you, but I'm off the curse. Crazy Cat Mama, don't call me when I get off air. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna eat. Oh, I had steak. I made succotash and jasmine rice. Okay, I didn't know what I wanted, but I just wanted some succotash with some shrimp. And then I said, oh, I had pork chops, and I said, no, I want steak. So I'm going to eat something, and I'm going to lay my happy ass down. Next time Kelly is on, I may have to have a drink. Crazy Cat Mama, you can come on panel if you really want to. And that way you can seduce him with your cat talk.
Oh, my God. I would pay to see that.
Crazy Cat Mama, I can send you Kelly's number if you want it. So 90 Days on Blast is going live. I think maybe I'm late because I've been getting notifications like an hour or so fucking late. Nope, it was 2 hours ago. I just got Brooks live. She went live 2 hours ago. And I just got
she's
it.
Backing down. Aww.
Look, I just got it 2 hours ago. I just got her live. All right. I love you guys. Debbie.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, we're going to go out with some. Oh, Debbie, we got to go out with some good music.
Okay.
You want to hear Winning? I think we're going to go out with Winning.
Yeah. Winning.
Okay, we're gonna go out with winning. As soon as I find it, I don't know where the fuck I put it. Did I delete it?
Drunk, I heard Suck a Toe and Jasmine Rice. Oh my God, Tracy.
Here we go. We're out.
The blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my field.